We secured the towns of Waller, the towns of Offen, and the town of Everson in a nice triangular pattern across our front. Our first phase will be to capture those 3 towns. We will not cross phase line Huntsman during this part of the operation. We will only go through these 3 towns first, staying south of phase line Huntsman. Number 7 platoon, you will take the left flank. Number 8 platoon, you will take the right flank, and then we will group up as a full company for the assault on Offen. So number 7 platoon, your objective is Waller. Number 8 platoon, your objective is Everson, and then the entire element will converge onto Offen. So we'll basically do that. So that's basically the game plan at the top level for the first phase. Does anyone have any questions on the overall plan before I go into, general outlines, groups and tasks, and all that crap?
What's the overall position for the Russians at the moment? Should we assume they're in Calais, etc. at this point?
We should... anything north of the river is considered to be hostile to us. South of the river we still hold, because we still hold the river crossings at this time.
Yep.
North of Waller...
shit.
Bloody hell.
I'll go handle it.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
we're
go
going to need
handle
3
it.
more tickets for that.
What the hell happened?
Right.
Roll.
Yeah, so...
Rutger-reggy.
I've lost my train of thought now. Yes,
Right,
so anything to the north of the river is considered hostile. The Russians are pushing out reconnaissance patrols from Waller and Everson, which means that the forests are probably going to have a few sections of Ruskies in them. As they're recce patrols, they may be reasonably sneaky. So be careful when you're moving your men forward. Try and keep them together. Strength in numbers is the key, because if you get jumped as a lone element of platoon leaders, you will die, and I will lose contact with your platoon because you have the long ranges. So stay alive.
Oh, some random fucking idiot threw a goddamn
If
grenade.
you encounter hostile contact that you cannot contain or you cannot control or is too much for you, you have on call a battery of 105 artillery pieces controlled by our lovely Sheldrake, who I believe is off somewhere yelling at people. I will have a separate conversation with him over 5-0 about some pre-des fires later on, but at the minute all fire is on call. So by request, call him up, get it down there. He's only got 3 guns, so you are going to have to assume that your fire mission is the most important thing he has going. And if he says, can't deal with you dealing with another one at the minute, you may have to wait for the fire support. You have pretty decent fire available organically in your platoons, because you've got 2 fire support sections in addition to the 2 sections which are loaded for bear anyway. So you should have sufficient firepower to hold until the arty arrives. What else do I really need to tell you? The mission as it stands is the same as in the Oppord. We have to stop the Russians coming any further south and to secure the town of Bergen. To stop the Russians coming any further south and to secure the town of Bergen. That is the battalion commander's intent and my intent as such as the company commander. The composition of the enemy is VDV, so we're not expecting any heavy armor. There will be IFVs, there will be APCs. They are air portable. The Russians will use them, and obviously being VDV, there will be an air threat. Rotary wing mainly may be fixed. We're not sure. As stated in the Oppord, we aren't sure if this is a small incursion to test our reaction or whether it's the start of a larger offensive action across the whole of West Germany. But we're not taking any chances, so any Russian that you see with a gun, shoot him. Enemy PWs are any enemy that is armed and poses a clear threat to you. Kill him. If he surrenders, take him as a prisoner. Any Russians that are not armed should be taken under control and secured for further questioning. We need key intelligence requests are anything about the unit in front and who they actually are. So we know they're VDV. We know that they've got APCs, IFVs, but we need to know ideally what they are, which VDV regiment they are, and ideally who their company commander is and who their battalion commander is. It's not essential that we find that out, but if we can find that out, that would be superb for the boys in the intelligence corps. Anyone got any more questions? Or I will, once we've secured the town of Offen, I will gather you all and rebrief you before we cross the phase line into securing Bergen. So, anyone got anything else?
Two things. First, oh, here we go. Let me switch up. First of all, I replaced 3 lives using Zeus. We are now back up to 40 respawns. Someone
Super.
grenaded themselves. Anyway, quite annoying. Where do you want the artillery spotters going? I would say recommend take Everson, because that way I can call in artillery from a longer range there, as opposed to the incredibly short range of Wall, and then move on to Offen to call in support.
That seems sensible to me. You're sort of like a free roaming kind of whatever you want to do, as long as you can be in a good position to spot for the guns.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there is very little run up to Wall. Basically, I'm not going to be able to get eyes on it before I'm within rifle range and being shot at. So
so Everson might be best for you to call fire in.
Additionally, for those of you who are the platoon leads, rather, we have smoke and illumination rounds available, including included with our HE, rather. So both of those can be brought in. Illumination is actually going to be relatively decent, at least in the forest, but it's getting quite a bit brighter than I thought.
I was hoping that it would be stay early morning for a longer while, but apparently it's going to get.
You can
bright
change
quickly.
that if you want.
I might change that. Stand by.
You can roll back
set the time scale to 0 and we keep it for a while.
Yeah, that's actually true. You could roll us back
Or
to
just
5 o'clock and
increase
then
its
set timescale 0.
overcast. Yeah.
Overcast is a little bit more touchy to do. Better to set it at 5 o'clock and then.
Set time still jank, or should I?
Do you want me to do it? Give me a sec.
Yeah, you go ahead. You do it, because then if you break it, it's your fault.
Okay. Okay, fair. How about this?
Time is still skip time is fine.
Yeah, skip time. So what we'll do is we'll put it to 5 o'clock, and then I'm gonna make it so that the time runs very slowly.
Very, very slowly indeed. Yeah, that works for me.
Oh Jesus!
All right, that time.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck! God. Okay. Wow. Really annoying. Sorry, I'm just fucking screwing around with this stupid menu.
Thaddeus, can we use your backpack? As
Okay.
By all means.
All right. Time acceleration.
What a nap!
Okay. Hate to break it to you, we can't actually decrease acceleration of time. It's just going to be this. This is what we're going under.
That's fine. That's fine. We can just get going now.
One last question.
I wouldn't bother trying to clear the town of Northern Cellar, because I don't think the enemy are that far forward yet. When I say everything north of the river is hostile, I mean from sort of that level up. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time clearing objectives that have no enemy in them. They are just about getting themselves established on Vulla and Everson. They are not going to be as far south as...
Okay, so we're commuting a fair way up. All right.
Yeah, they're not going to be as far south.
There
as
are going to be hostiles in the trees and wandering around and recon and such, but there's not going to be literally like fucking garrison forces on the river. We're not going to fight a river crossing.
Yeah, it's not an opposed river crossing. If it was, we'd be being shot at here. I'd have put my FUP a lot further back if the enemy were able to stand literally over there and use my nipples for target practice. So this is why the FUP is here.
You've used that line before.
I have used
Don't
that
tell me you're
line
getting
before.
sloppy. Right, can we get underway then? Are we good? Is there any other questions?
Yeah.
Brief for chaps unless you have questions.
Yeah, on the medical supplies front, I have 2 tourniquets for the entire platoon. We're not going to be able to set up a CCP if everyone bleeds out before they get home.
Well,
should have more
Do
tourniquets.
people
than
not
that.
have tourniquets on
No,
themselves?
I don't have a tourniquet. None of our kits have tourniquets.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
in that case,
Oh dear.
In fuck's sake. Okay.
in that case, don't worry. Just there's a fucking arsenal over there. Go grab some tourniquets, deliver them to your lads.
Yeah.
We'll do.
And they're not in the arsenal. Oh, for fuck's sake! What?
Yep, they're not.
No toolkits
Okay,
either.
there are medical crates, however.
So, needless to say, this is Operation Black Boar, played with a Cadian XXth made by their very own Digby, who you may also know from ZF. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be his platoon company sergeant major, and I don't know why I inserted the word platoon there. I suppose I'm just used to it, but I'm going to be his company sergeant major. We're going to have a little fun. And I've turned the brightness up just for you guys, not so much for me, so you can see a little better.
2. The Land Rover fitted for radio that you spawn next to is your platoon command vehicle. That's your vehicle personally for moving around. There is a 6-ton truck that is used for transporting your infantry sections. Both sections go in the truck. In the stripped down Land Rover, there are additional tubes for your tow boys, and they can go in there. and the fire support element has a snatched Land Rover, which contains a small amount of machine gun ammunition, but not a huge amount, so that a lot of you boys have something to do. But that's the vehicle setup. The 2 fire support sections have separate vehicles because they're going to need to be zipping about doing fire support, funnily enough. So that should work fairly well. I've tested it. Everyone can fit in the vehicle, so if people come up to you and go, I can't fit, they're not trying hard enough. So get them to cram themselves in.
One quick question.
Go on, then.
All right. What happens when the entire company inevitably runs dry of all their blowpipe missiles on the first helicopter, and then the second one shows up? Do we just engage with small arms?
Yeah.
It's a helicopter. Shoot
It's
it down.
the standard issue. We're out of AA.
Hey,
fucking
if I can shoot
at
down
it.
a plane with a fucking rifle, you
So,
can
yeah.
manage.
Remy is really proud
I'm
about
wondering
it.
where you shot down a
Okay,
helicopter,
try
not a plane.
Can anyone else just hear that?
Right, any more for any more?
I'm sorry. I'm just stating facts, bitch.
Any more for
Right.
any more on the questions front before his ego gets any bigger?
I've dropped an advanced medical crate in both platoons. They should be able to get medical supplies from those. Hopefully they'll hand out some tourniquets. Tell them to not grab too much. Anyway.
Yep.
There you go.
No
Enjoy.
worries. Alright.
Okie dokie. If there are no further questions, go brief your lads. We will jump off at 05:05 local. So you have 10 minutes to brief.
10 minutes, very good.
Away you go.
How much do you weigh?
Get out of here.
I'm enjoying
Yes,
it.
finish
Did
drum.
Did you change
Right.
Alright, let's roll.
I weigh 13. When I got that build, put my character out of breath. I can't see the soldiers.
Whale, where are you?
Right here.
Okie dokie. So we're going to follow number
I'm
7
doing
platoon up to Vala because the forward observer is going to follow number 8 platoon to Everson.
Thank goodness. I like
Maybe.
7th platoon's plan better, I'll be honest.
All I'm saying is that we have no.
I'm worried about the silly string that 8th platoon has introduced to the map. It looks like a conspiracy theory with a yarn wrapped around pins.
I mean, we're gonna be fine. Those guys on the other hand, maybe not.
I couldn't put them in the truck, so I haven't
Right.
put them away yet.
Oh, I see you're already marked on
Diggy.
the map. That's lovely.
This way be rushing.
Hey, Bunny.
Yep, there we go.
All right, lads, go head over to the guns. I'm going to start calling in some false
I
fire
am
missions for you, and we'll get
sort
them.
of
Can you tell
happy
me
and
actually what's the
content now.
minimum range?
Any
real quick?
questions from any of my blowpipe gunners?
850 meters.
Not really.
Oh, actually, no,
Cool.
it's 200
I
meters
asked
if
my
you're
one
using the
question,
low.
Oh yeah, we can
what
do
about
a
recent
fire.
flying? I guess some
We
logic
can
boys
do
take
fire.
care of that.
Yeah,
So
it's fucking
tanks
great. I
are-
love
tanks
this.
are
Those things are so
We'll
big.
deal with it.
Yeah, you can have a good shot of it. All right.
How do you carry
really
that?
All right. Anyway, go grab your guns. I'm going to start giving you false fire missions that we can start
Well, I
testing
believe
on. All right?
if we really ran out of ammunition, we just bonk someone in the head with this.
Oh yeah, I'll handle
That
that.
is
Digby,
just- and
by the way, I'm going to
waiting
spawn in an
for
ammo Vic
explosion.
for my artillery lads. They can refill their guns.
Yes, sure.
Yep, cool.
You see, well, for me, is when I hit the target, the best
Okay.
that is just scream Allahu Akbar. It always works for us Iranians.
Yes.
Okay.
Remy groaned and I couldn't hear a thing you said, but I get you.
If they try to go over us, I'm just gonna say no and push their request back
I mean,
like 5 minutes.
everything's
Well, they don't even
everything's
know
on-
what the fucking net is.
Everything's on
let me
50,
delete that report.
so they should
Yeah.
be coming to. Should be coming through me. And if they,
Well, no,
know
they
there
should
are-
no, they should be coming
Well,
to me,
they
Digby.
should be
Because if
coming
you're going
through-
to you, we're playing the dumbest game of Chinese whispers this world has ever seen.
Okay, fine. They should be coming through you, and they should be saying, when they're calling for a fire mission that's unobserved by you, I am an untrained observer, which means you can then make a kind of judgment on whether you want to okay it or not.
Digby, do you know what the name of the fucking vehicles, the ammo Vics for Spearpoint are called, or?
There aren't any. I just put
use
down
Oh.
a standard NATO
Oh, it's
fucking
BAF.
ammo truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that. All right, it'll work.
Now, where can
Oh
I
wait, yeah,
find
no, they
a-
are under NATO. That's scarily confusing. Ugh, okay.
Now, where can I find a mustache?
Fucking
Grow one.
right.
Yeah, try
All
really
right.
hard.
Skater, you should now have your artillery truck. You can use that whenever you want.
Hold on, keep
Right.
trying really hard.
All right, that'll work.
He's got a
We're gonna
beard. Was
mount
that
up
there before?
and start rolling off? I think. Actually, we'll probably delay a bit just for people to get out.
Hold on, stand by.
I think your helmet grew more camo.
Nice. That hurt my wrist to do that.
This is
Sit-
Remington
stand still.
platoons. Please, once you're finished with those crates, let me know and I'll get rid of them. You should have grabbed your tourniquets out. Don't just be stealing packs and shit because you can't actually use those.
Yes, you only
Over.
have a
Are you
handgun. Get
feeling
used to
okay,
it.
SM? Because it's telling me I cannot edit dead objects.
Copy, be advised, we need a fair bit more tourniquets. We only managed to get about 5 to 10 people with the right amount of tourniquets.
But apparently I cannot edit dead objects.
What do you consider the right amount to be?
4 per person.
Absolutely not. 2 per person at most. If you actually need 4 tourniquets per limb, you may already be dead.
Oh my, wamo.
4 tourniquets each? What do they think
Yes,
we are? The American Armed
tourniquet
Forces?
each of your limbs.
What do they think we are? The American Armed
we got
Forces?
tourniquets built
Going
into
to
our
battle
uniforms now.
appropriately equipped?
Right. There is 2 more crates on either platoons. Grab yourselves 2 tourniquets each. That's all you're
you
going to
can
need.
buy
1 will
combat
honestly
shirts now that
suffice
have
as well.
tourniquets
Your
inside.
medics can carry more than the rest
Really?
because the medics are what they need.
What, so
Good
you
copy.
literally just grab the string and pull it?
Yeah.
That's quite clever, but also sounds like a terrible idea because soldiers are just going to tourniquet each other for fun. Like that's not a squaddy-proof shirt by any stretch of the imagination because you need to pitch it at the mental agility of an 18-year-old from Northampton who hasn't passed his
fucking-
GCSEs. He's going to
Digby, you know
tourniquet
my
his mates for fun.
You're just giving
You know about the
soldiers more
Mazes
ways
that
to
they
screw with
that
each
they
other.
locked together to make the double Maz that you couldn't get unstuck?
Couldn't get unstuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the Chinese finger trap of the
Yes.
French army.
Yes, which I fucking adore. God, that's so dumb. Right.
Okay.
Is it nearly go time? We good to get
I just-
underway? What's the
my
time?
chat is full of several people are typing, going, "How
minutes.
dare you!" Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, fine. It's funny because it's true, and the fact that you're triggered by it is even funnier.
Yeah, I think Ace
7th platoon, I think it
Ace
is. Whatever,
should
whatever
let
platoon.
you- Ace
Why is
should
it
let you
fucking-
put tourniquets on your head just
Which is
so you
fucking-
can face
which
the
platoon is that?
consequences.
Oh, no. I don't
Oh
think
no,
so.
he's bleeding from the head! Quickly,
Right.
apply a tourniquet.
One of the platoons, you have 2 fresh fucking medical boxes, but you're just staring at them and no one is actually taking anything from them. So could you hurry up and actually use them, please?
I don't think Ace should give you a nugget simulation.
Oh, by the way,
Shut up.
What?
Fucking hell!
Nothing.
What even is
by
that?
the way, should
Don't
pass
ask.
it down. Don't let people.
Just
flip
think
the
about what a
flags
chicken nugget
on
looks
the
like.
BAF vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
They will
Superimpose
not.
that over a human being. There you go. I should teach elementary school students. There you go. I'm a good teacher.
For some reason, I don't think that's a good idea.
Maybe high schoolers. I don't know.
Okay.
That
Simkin, are you 8th
that might
platoon?
be
Yeah,
worse.
over.
Yes, affirm.
Alright, have you got all your fucking medic supplies? Are you good? Are we good to delete those things now?
Unsure, I'm still doing my briefing.
Understood.
I like the fact
That's
that
crazy.
I like the fact that SM's admin box resembles a torch.
Sunray
It's
Major,
spew- I don't
interrogative.
actually-
Our
it's a-
medics only spawned with pistols. Was that intentional?
A firm.
Yes.
They're covered by the Geneva Convention, therefore cannot carry small arms. They can only carry pistols to defend themselves. Over.
They can only carry
Roger
tiny
that,
arms.
Yes, they only have tiny arms, not small arms.
I want to see one
Right.
of us running around with a Calibri right
Ah, Pascal, nice of you to join us.
Yeah, hi, sorry.
Latham, are you good? Let's go to get those boxes deleted, or are you still getting more medic
now.
supplies
The
from them?
French show up just a bit late.
I mean, the French aren't in NATO, so it's nice for them to send a token contingent.
God, the fucking. The thing is, I know these guys are all taking excessive amounts of medical
Remy,
supplies,
they're,
which
they're
annoys me.
still grabbing it, but they'll be done soon.
Yeah, tell them just to grab the tourniquets. I know they're all grabbing excessive amounts of supplies that they can't even fucking use, but anyway.
If I take the packs, I don't die.
Let me take the blood IV just in case, even though I can't use it.
I think it's because the medical supplies of the soldier are used first, isn't it? So maybe they're taking IVs so that the medics can
No,
just...
they're not. Okay, Digby, you're giving them too much credit. They're taking things because they see shiny loot and they want loot.
Do you... Okay.
That is true.
Are you
Half
the
of us are-
Cadian 20th or the Orc Warg at this point? I didn't
That's
hear
honestly
that.
the truest
What was-
thing I've heard.
Arma
He
is
said
a
Arma is a
fucking
looter
looter
shooter.
Hey Barb, how's it
Back in
going?
the FK days, I had to put my my pack and stitch kit in my vest because people
Alright,
would
Remy,
steal it
lots
from
of
my
ready to
bag.
go.
Yeah, people would steal medical supplies off the medics. 'cause
Good
they're
copy.
idiots.
Yeah, everything in the bag was meant for everyone else. Everyone in the vest.
Platoons, we have 1 minute off start time. Someone put the fucking flag away that literally just got deployed. Latham, that's your platoon. We literally just had a message over net saying, don't do that, and someone did it.
Well, we're off to a great start, aren't we?
Fuck's sake.
We're trying.
I mean, it doesn't matter how well you design the mission. The players
Ooh,
will
we got
fuck
some
it
of
up in
that
the end.
tequila, Barb.
That's
Yum.
what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the
Yum,
triggers
yum.
deciding that even if they worked in
I wish I was
testing,
mess
even if they
blind
weren't
right now.
testing right before the op, when they've actually got 80 players to contend with,
Right.
going, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too.
Platoons, get mounted up. It's start time. Let's go.
Right, everyone else fucking get sorted.
I'm a little peckish. I had that big
Enough
salad,
Enough dick waggling, let's go.
huge salad,
Digby, open
but I'm
the
still
map
hungry.
and fire the Jewish tiger.
Digby, would you
I'm
like me to
sorry,
drive?
but what? Wait, where the hell is this?
That is actually quite impressive, but I can't really have it on the map anymore, so you'll have to delete it now.
Oh, what is what?
Our short range is 110.
Oh, okay.
I don't drive myself.
Huge circle somebody else drew.
God, I did not want to use intercom.
Look at me.
Let's mount.
Alrighty.
Who stripped my Land Rover down?
Don't look at me.
I'm the Iranian, so I've done nothing.
Oh, we've been granted some.
How do I unstrip this Land Rover?
Almost all of 8 are mounted up.
Well.
Hey, you don't look like me like I did. I think it was Galavi, okay?
Roger. All platoon leaders, you
Uh-oh.
may begin moving when ready. Report contact at earliest opportunity.
It is
I will be
unrestrippable.
following Number 7 platoon. Over.
Also, Digby, your door's open.
5-0,
Yeah?
110.
It is
No,
a tactical
permanently
choice.
stripped vehicle. I'm surprised this thing has an intercom.
I can't close this. Hold on a minute. Stop the vehicle.
Wait a minute. Oh.
There we go.
I don't know how to
So,
turn it back
who are we
on,
following
buddy.
into the
I don't
fray?
know.
We're following number 7 platoon.
Awesome.
So, down to the end of this
Up
road,
full.
turn left, turn left.
The
Yep.
flags? What
The
they're
way,
talking
man.
about?
Now the kids, now the family.
Oh, I'm okay. I was wondering why the
Should we-
flags create lag for those British vehicles.
Should we all agree not to use the intercom?
Sure.
Yes. Give me a
That's
second.
easier.
There we go.
Anyways. Yeah, I was wondering why the flags create lag on the British, on the BAF vehicles.
Yeah, we're going the
Pre-CB.
right way. Just go round this platoon.
No, like, who's the corpse on the floor?
I ignore the corpse. Drive past the corpse.
This is nothing, okay?
Why would you do it? You saw a stream, you saw I didn't do it. I like the KFC logo on that car.
Stop here, let's keep that road.
I'm Digby's backup for this op, so I'll let you guys know. If Digby doesn't die, I won't have much to do, and we'll just be chilling.
I really,
We'll just be chilling
right
stream.
now want to be listening to 88 Luft Balloons because it's really thematic and wonderful for who the fuck
We can just go at the back.
Yeah, show me the frame,
because it's really
Barb.
thematic
Show
and
me the frame.
wonderful for this fucking mission, but I can't because then the Twitch
I didn't strip it.
throw me in jail for breaking the DMCA. Fuck you, America, you bastards!
We're gonna
I
get
can't
sad
blame you for
because
that
we're
one.
gonna get something fucked up to be ambulance.
I can't even hum
in
it
order to pack
because
someone,
that
you
can
have
be
to inside
fucking
the ambulance
DMCA.
or near the ambulance,
No way.
or which one, but the ambulance is the center. I love my mobile coffins. Besides that, if you look at the map,
Someone starts threateningly humming a DMCA song, and you have to cut him off screaming, "No, no, no! Wait, wait!"
Oh, and don't cross the phase Huntsman. But that's not really too big of a deal for us because we're generally...
What's 99, Barb? What's not 88?
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, all units. This
Are you
is Son
infected?
Major. I say again, you may move.
I just
when
choked
ready.
on my teeth
You may
again.
move when
Yeah,
ready.
you better
Now,
have. Or else there might be consequences if I can just move the gun.
If you could just
Little
rotate your
further.
hip. You could just rotate your hip a little bit more.
Hold. Let the fire support boys go first.
Sunray Major, this is 7-0, we're moving out.
After you.
Yes, and I shall be driving on the left side of the road.
I don't know. I have a feeling that today is going to be a good day. Maybe. Probably.
Right. I am really hoping that you actually get to combat. Don't fuck it up.
We'll see about that.
Which unit you're playing with.
The only thing you have to remember is this is only. And all the.
Lights off. Strike tank.
There's a lot of songs I want to hum right now. Let me think of a song from Turkey, the Republic of Turkey. They probably won't get anything DMCA.
I have some Iranian stuff.
The only place you get music from is Moldova. That's because they don't understand the concept of copyright.
But have you guys noticed that they're driving on the wrong side of the street?
I've just realised that we are actually ahead of one of the elements of number 7. Pull over to the side of the road. Let them go past us. Oh no, that's our ambulance. So keep going. It's the fucking ambulance. I forgot we had. Sorry. Ambulance crew, turn your lights off. Let's go tack. Lights off in front.
Again. I'll pull us up.
Lights off in front. Turn your fucking lights off. Take me up to the front of the column, driver.
Yep.
Front of the column.
As long as none of us ducking to the left, we'll make it.
The most British person
Alright, here we go.
If you can catch up with that truck,
I'm flooring it.
That's the national anthem of the Republic of Turkey. I don't think that'll set anything off. Yes, be careful with the bollards there. They fight back sometimes.
Don't worry, I know.
turn your fucking lights off! Turn your fucking lights off!
Hey, turn your lights off!
Thank you! Right, pull over.
That's why I'm here.
Man, I'm too good of a fucking driver.
Turn your fucking lights off!
Who's got them on again?
Sorry, Barb, did I wake you up there?
All just driving on the right side.
You can't copyright strike me for the Turkish national anthem. Well, actually, I wonder if Erdogan would. Yeah.
I love driving. It's like one of the few games that has a proper driving system.
Proper driving system.
You think Erdogan would DMCA me if I started humming the Turkish Republic anthem again? He's that kind of guy.
I'm gonna start trying to catch up to him.
Maybe.
Do you think if I met Erdogan in real life, he'd be my friend?
No.
Why not? I'm a nice guy.
What the hell? Why did they swerve off the road so badly? That Jeep in front of us nearly smashed into that house.
What if you were deserted on a desert island with just you and Al-Assad? Right? Two guys, you gotta survive together.
And you picked fucking Erdogan.
I didn't pick him, it's the scenario. I don't pick anything.
Oh,
Let's say it's Abdul Bashir al-Assad, okay? And you're just hanging out on a desert island.
Take it off to the side of the road. Let's dismount here.
You don't need to lurk the stream, Barb. It's up to you whether you want to watch or not. I don't mind. It's just a recording, my friend. Recording with a little company sometimes. Hey, Wolf. Welcome back to the stream. We're doing a little bit of, you know, Cold War kind of Britain defending West Germany op, and we're pushing back the Russians. That kind of thing.
Just screw having my pistol out.
I'm just gonna put it away. I mean, it is only for personal defense.
Sunray Major, this is Sheldrake. We're quickly testing the guns with an illumination round. The town of Lentor will be up to the front to direct actual fire in just a moment. Out.
Just looking at the magnificent mustache of yours, Thaddeus.
I don't need to relay that. That's
You have a mustache.
Sunray from
Yes, you do have a mustache, good sir.
Hello, 80. This is Sunray. Send your message over.
Be advised, we've arrived at our dismount marker and are proceeding through the forest now towards Everson.
God, those like plastic safety
goggles. That. Report contact once you have it. Out.
You don't like him?
You look like a
You better
like
like
a high
him.
school student in like chemistry.
It's for my own protection. It's for my own protection.
Exactly.
On me, chaps. We're gonna go this way. medics, your best bet is to stay with the ambulance and just try and keep it about 200 meters behind the platoon position. I don't know how easily you can do that with the terrain, but if I could suggest you follow 7-1 and 7-3 until they clear this clearing, and then you stick the ambulance in there, maybe.
Can these vehicles have enough power to ram down trees, I wonder?
They probably don't, but you can pick your way through. Also,
yeah, because I would suggest the ambulance does that to pretty well stay in cover. And if we see them flying up into space into a fireball, we'll know something's gone wrong.
I mean, the village looks reasonably quiet at this present moment in time, but that doesn't mean it is quiet.
They all look quiet until you start shooting.
Quiet.
Yeah,
it does. Quiet.
I mean, you have to say the cliche phrase. Fucking hell.
Exactly.
Right, let's get moving.
Time to summon some Russians with my key catchphrase. It's too quiet.
Exactly. See, fun fact, I'm the most
Standby.
jinx kind of guy ever. So, if a platoon of Russians and a tank comes down
Oh, I got contact!
It's my fault.
Why did I just call that on net? North-northeast 014. On the road, that's not us.
I see
That's VDV. Cover.
They see us. Contacts front, road, Russian. 2 fire teams.
Yeah, that's enemy infantry.
Number 8 platoon, this is Sunray Major 2IC.
Was that a call for 8 platoon?
8 firm, 8 platoon.
Roger, go ahead.
8th platoon, Sunray Major 2IC. 7th platoon is in contact. Nobody is down, just letting you know.
Good copy.
7-2, please report if you were near the road at this time.
That Chad out there, that Chad Russian at the end of the road is still patrolling with his gun lowered. Makes me want to shoot in his general direction.
Beautiful.
How's Digby? They're hanging out back here, having a good old rip-roaring time. Okay, good. There is contact I can see with my own eyeballs, though. They might want to back off just a tad. Just a smidge. Like, that guy has an RPG, you know? Ooh.
I cannot.
You
Neither
can't.
can I.
Maybe it's just me then. Maybe I've got special privileges as the admin.
Hmm.
Or the Zeus.
A little bit of Blue Force tracking. No, I do not have that. I do not.
Tiny bit of Blue Force tracking.
Man, those fucking flare or tracers.
Yeah, the bolt tracers. I think they look nice. They're different than vanilla.
Looks like Star Wars.
I believe 8th just called for 7th platoon on net long range. That is 50.
Oh, the yellow tracers. Soothing battle sounds to study to.
Oh no, not Ziggs. He's dead.
Rest in peace.
He's dead.
That's 1 of 40.
It was only a child.
Aren't we all? Oh wait.
You need a teleport, Isidore. Hello? You need a teleport?
This is very relaxing.
That's, yeah, two casualties.
Yeah, Digby, I was hearing your voice through you just now when you asked for the teleport.
Okay, so it may be that I haven't enabled...
It should be by default through the camera. I don't know.
It should be. Yeah,
your
okay,
voice,
his does.
I don't know if your voice comes through the camera.
With Task Force by
doesn't
default,
unless
it should.
Okay.
Oh my, that is
the
anti-tank
hell?
they just fired.
Right fucking next to him, too.
I think a BDRM might have just rolled up right on him.
God knows.
Well, there you go. Actually, there's a setting, toggleable setting in TFAR global settings to hear from the camera. I don't know about talk through it.
From the camera. Right, we should get moving forwards, because if we get cut off here and we get ambushed, we're fucked. because we're the company command element. Let's get back in the jeep. Let's get up to where that trench is.
Time to follow slightly behind.
Hop in, everybody.
Get yourselves.
Digby, if you said something, your voice just cut out.
Yeah, medics, get yourselves established.
Hello, Sunray, this is Mola.
Hello, Mola, Sunray here. Send your message over.
Hey, we've got a couple of reinserts here that we can bring in at any point once it's clear. Over.
What do you see?
Roger that. Ascertain where they need to
like
go,
a
and
BDRM or
we'll
BTR on the road.
BDRM on the
how to
road.
get them forwards. Over.
BRDM on the road.
There's one from 8, one from
Is that
7.
only
Over.
anti-air, I believe?
BRDM.
Okay, backing
Watch
off.
out the back left.
I'm not gonna fire this thing. It's anti-air. I just use it in.
Well, I mean, I think a sneeze could take out a BRDM, to be fair.
Sad. It's just you know, Malaysians use anything against anything.
What is that splash?
Fuck it. Let's record the platoon vehicle where it is here.
Just leave
where
it?
the fuck are we? Yeah, we've got to come back and get it. At some
You want me to
point.
mark where we
need to
are
move forwards
with the
further.
Vic? I can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, mark it now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll mark
Get
it for
going.
you. From the tree line,
Let's get going.
200. Your 7-3 mark?
Sunray Major,
This is a prox.
7-0, sit rep to follow.
Alright, so I got an idea.
Roger 7-0, standing by for sit rep.
Whale, why are you still here?
Because
7th
I had to
platoon
mark
has
something.
sustained heavy contact, and we are currently being shelled by enemy artillery.
Oh my, they missed.
Yeah.
7 to Sunray, Roger received. Try and maintain as much spacing as you can between men. The mortars are possibly within the town of Bergen itself.
They did spot us eventually.
Forwards. Over. Speed is the vital factor.
Sunray Major, good copy. Out.
My, they're engaging that BRDM from point blank.
This is Sheldrake to all call signs.
Careful there,
currently
Digby.
in heavy contact to the east of Essen. Sheldrake was ambushed, pulling back. We're calling in artillery on our old position. Out.
The medic's vehicle is
That's
quite
a lot
tepid
fucking
back there.
dead. Jesus,
Oh my.
who did we just lose?
Well, the artillery
All call
splashed,
signs.
and that was on 7-2's position. Unless 7-4 moved up.
All call signs. This is Sunray. Sit reps at earliest. Sit reps at earliest. Over.
Well, that BRDM is no longer distracted with 7-4, and those VDV will soon engage us, or engage 7-1 and 3, which are to the west.
Oh, holy fucking shit. Okie dokie. Did we just lose an entire fucking
Because that
platoon?
BRDM knows we exist, and I do think Lamb's Danger is going to send it over to us soon enough.
Right. Stand by. Protection to me right now.
You see those VDV flitting around there, those little Russians. They're not rushing to do anything.
Hello, Mola. This is
Except maybe
Sunray
kill me with that
Major.
HMG.
Stand
It's staring
by for
right
message from
at me.
Over.
Menacingly.
This is Mola, standing by.
Does it see me? Oh. What was that splash? Was that splash
Sunray
behind
from
us?
8th
For fuck's sake. Oh no. This is Sunray Major 2IC. Sunray Major actual is dead. The vehicle pool for Platoon 7 is damaged by mortar fire. I am responding. Time to run into the forest. Say again, send traffic for Sunray Major.
Be advised, 8 platoons being blown to shit.
Sunray Major copies. 8th Platoon, this is Sunray. Keep in mind, 7th Platoon is withered, to my knowledge. 7-1 and 7-2 may still be alive, otherwise all gone, including, but not limited to, Sunray Major itself. Number 7 Platoon, this is Sunray Major. Logistics. This is Sunray Major. Oh, don't tell me logistics.
Sunday, Sunday Major.
Okay, that was Moeller, logistics, talking to me. So they're still alive, thank fuck. I thought logistics somehow got killed by the artillery too. I'm like, what? You nuts? 7th platoon is not responding, so I'm assuming their actual is dead. I think up there, I can see them now actually. Those should be friendlies and they should be alive. With the pistols, yes, I do see them. I'll go signal them and tell them to get the fuck out of here. With Digby dead, I am ordering retreat on this front. I am getting 7th platoon out of here, and the reinforcements will be present in the town of Winsen to my south. We will all assemble there. We are getting out of this goddamned forest. Number 7 platoon, Sunray Major.
This is 7th platoon, go ahead.
Number 7 platoon, I need a sit rep at your earliest available.
She's dead.
7th platoon, needless to say, we are in full retreat back towards... Wait, one? The town of Winsen to the south. We will meet near and around 7 drop-off to rendezvous with reinforcements from logistics over. 7th, if you can hear me and you're on net with anyone else, please tell them. Pull back. Winsen. South. Pull back. All the way to the town, Winsen.
Emerging from the trees to engage the position. If 8th platoon
Please pass it around.
Or does pull back, rather be aware of the hot zone. I am currently
that's
taking cover
Thaddeus and
in your
Galabi.
dismount location and calling an
Oh, I thought you two were from
out.
7th.
No, we went over to the fucking 7-1
How are
position.
they?
They're all fucking dead. They're all dead. All of them, down to a man.
Okay, well, if the west is dead and the east is dead, that leaves us, and it's time to start walking.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What that fucking artillery
Sunray
is.
Major back on net.
Howitzers.
Whale, number 8
Like, there was
platoon,
like
sit rep at your early
three
convenience,
left,
please,
and
over.
we went to enemy howitzers?
Enemy howitzers.
Number 8
Okay,
platoon,
this is one big
engaged
friendly
in heavy
fire
contact,
thing?
no major casualties.
I doubt it. Our positions are up to date. It's possible their elevation was wrong, I suppose.
It's just a lucky guess that was them that got hit.
Lion, thank you for the follow.
They're all dead. Also, the fucking ambulance is
The
fucked.
left flank is
Yeah, I figured. The
quite
vehicle pool is gone, so I'm
engaged.
walking.
Number 7 platoon has suffered major casualties.
Fuck. Alright, well, might as well just pull this L1A out at this point because I'm too fucking scared.
One of your sections to firefight.
Yeah, no, we were taking shots. We took shots
I will
at
advise
the
what we end
ambulance,
up
then we
doing.
went over to fucking 7-1
Hold that
hold
thought
just
for a
to get
moment.
friendlies, and they're all dead.
Sunray Actual, this is Sunray 2 IC. I'm stuck in here. I went the wrong
Hello,
way.
do I see actual? Send you message.
Sunray Actual 2 IC is with remnants of our unit. We also did not see any survivors from 7th platoon other than one. We are pulling back to the next town over, marked as 7 drop-off.
Roger that. I am
This
back
way.
at the, form-up
It was
point.
too
There is
thick.
a truck of reinforcements for 7 platoon coming forwards at this present moment in time.
A firm Sunray, please ensure they stop at the town and not at the tree line. This area is not safe.
Roger. Mola, did you copy that last from my 2IC over?
This is Mola, could you stand again?
Stop.
Over here, boys!
7 drop-off.
Just meet in the town. Let's get there.
652155. Do not approach tree line. It is hot. Over.
So what are we going to do about these
copies.
fucking howitzers? And how many of these vehicles are serviceable? I know a howitzer just splashed right here. So I probably shouldn't walk up, but I do want to salvage this truck if I can. Where did Thaddeus and Galabi go? They're stuck in the bricket. The bricket? That's not a word. The thickets over here. Do me a favor, Pascal, if you could jump out and test one of the other vehicles and honk if you're good with it, if it works. If you don't honk, I'll wait for you. I think they both got out to test, but that's fine. There are tons of vehicles here. I want to salvage what we can. That BRDM is mysteriously missing, which concerns me. Okay, we're good, other than me kind of crashing into one of them. Molar, this is Sunray Major 2IC message.
This is Molar, Sans.
Molar 2IC is on the way back to the town to rendezvous with the drop-offs from the north, taking our vehicles back. Watch your fire.
Copy, on the lookout.
I'm gonna turn down the brightness in a second now that daytime is coming. So this first right is us. Actually, I'll wait till the second right, right? Right. Actually, this is the second right, okay. This is far back enough. And I can leave the vehicles at this little clearing here, which will be
Hello,
beyond
Sheldrake.
the bend.
This is
So,
Sunray
right around
Actual.
here.
I may have a fire mission for you, untrained observer. Over.
Good copy. We've just finished dispatching the op-4 squad to the eastern side. I'm going to move my way to your location. Over. What location are you at currently? Over.
I am heading to the town of Winston to rendezvous with 7th Platoon, get them reorganised.
Okay,
and get
here
them
we
forwards
are.
Again, I'm probably going to need a smoke mission.
We are going to wait here at the vehicle part and until Muller gets here with the reinforcements.
Grid squares to follow. 65611701.
Hey, Fade. Did you tag along with us, or did you just get here?
I was AFK in the truck because my family needed me.
How long were you?
Copy on your last.
How long were you AFK?
6560170. Do you want me to
Your
walk
entire
those
unit
guns
just died, by the
south
by.
as well to the southern end of town, or just hit the center? Over.
If you can give that town a good plastering of HE.
7-3 has remarked their position just now. They say they are, or the mark looks like they're on the west side of the clearing of Wall. It looks like they're still pushing. They're still moving. 7-3's alive.
One of my forward observers that way. Out to you.
He's not getting back to them.
Nope.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah.
7-3 manages to rout the enemy, then we should have no problem making our approach to Wall.
Yeah, 7.
Which I want to call Wall and not Wale, because Wale sounds like whale.
Wally.
Wahale World.
Wally World.
Okay, so these 3 vehicles, I mean, they're gonna want to approach on foot anyways. That would be Molar right there. In fact, Fate, I think you should come with us. We're gonna deliver you back to a remnants of other squads in your platoon.
Alright, thank you, Will.
Wow, look at that clown car. All those guys died to 2 artillery strikes tops.
Sunray, this is Molar.
Sunray, here's any message over.
Okay, boys, I'm alive. I want to tell you how it went.
Yes,
Can I talk to any of the actuals here? Any squad leaders?
Pick up any casualties for number 8 platoon, move those forward.
Okay, Shinobi. So we made it out. We are Sunray Major. We're company. 7-3 is still alive in there with just a few men fighting on the west side of the clearing. Everyone else is dead in here, as you probably already know. Artillery is falling. We didn't see anyone chase us, and I think your earliest contact will be somewhere level with the mark that says 7-1 hold. You're gonna want to move on foot.
Yep.
But we do have your vehicles. We recovered them. They are back there for later.
Cool.
So let your platoon leader know if he doesn't already. Oh, actually, let Latham know as soon as you can.
Does anyone know the status of the remainder of my squad?
Later, boys.
What a doozy.
This is Sheldrake 2 forces near Walla. We are calling in an artillery strike along the line marked on map. Stay clear of the town until the all clear is given by company command.
What's
Out.
funny, Whale said he likes 7's plan more, but it's 7 that's taken up the casualties so far.
I mean, I think both platoons got withered, and the artillery doesn't care about our plans, to be fair.
Fade, red, let's go.
Look at the map real quick. Give me some advice here. Sheldrake just called in Artie on the RT line. Yes, I can hear you. Now, 7-3 is obviously in and around the town. I think they might have entered by now, so should I tell Sheldrake to call it off mid-strike? Because we're going to need that artillery. I think it's a good idea to drop it on the town, but 7-3 might be in there or near it.
Do you have no contact with 7-3?
No, that's the thing. Nobody does, as far as I know.
Well, guess you got to go back to the old-fashioned runner then.
You know, I'm just going to walk over to the remnants of 7th here, the reinforcements rather, and see if any of them can get in contact.
Wait, what happens to... Oh, no, they're still over there. Okay.
What was your element, Fade?
Yeah.
Fade, did you say you had the car that you were AFK in?
It's over there, Fo.
Oh, dude, we're taking that. We're taking
Hey,
that.
Foe. Foe.
What? What's up?
Are you in contact with Latham, Platoon HQ for 7th?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay, could you talk to him or talk to 7-3? Wait, you are... Why is your... Where did you die?
I'm 7-3. I died up at 7-3 mark.
Oh, okay. Is your element all dead?
About half of them should still be alive, but obviously
Do you have any
none of them
contact with
radios.
them?
No.
Well, they're about to
get in
walk
touch.
into an artillery strike. That's what I was trying to say here.
planning to enter the town?
They're about. Wait, they're moving.
If they're waiting for you, they're fine. If they're not waiting, and if they're in the town, they're going to get hit by artillery in a moment.
Right. Well, when we died, we were holding position at 7-3, so they should.
Well, if I was them, I would get ants in my pants pretty quick, to be fair, but I'm not going to call off the artillery strike.
Right. I mean, the thing is, we're the fire support group, so we wouldn't logically just attack, like,
Perhaps.
by default. So I'm just gonna go.
Maybe they're badasses.
Well,
maybe I doubt it.
Hello, Digby.
The Russians called a fucking mortar stonk on my face.
Sunray from
right, let's get moving
8
forwards.
platoon.
8 platoon, this is Sunray. Send your message over.
Be advised, we've managed to get most of the contacts' heads down, but however, my entire platoon has broken limbs, including legs, which means that we're basically unable to advance.
I need an ambulance vehicle. I believe there is one where we're passing by.
That stand by.
Oh, I know, but there's one that we brought from base.
Digby, we brought 3 cars back, and I think we're going to bring them around.
Okay, cool.
Come along.
Okay.
Hello, 8 platoon, this is Sunray. Your medic should be able to heal those wounds by pack. I can send the ambulance your way if required, over.
Sunray Major, this is 7th Platoon. Interrogative to follow.
Hello, 7th. Sunray, standing by.
Was any artillery, friendly artillery, called in on the town of Wall?
Oh boy.
Friendly artillery was called in on the town of Wall only after we were engaged by mortar fire. Do not move in until given orders by company command to do so at this time. Clear up to the edge of the forest and hold, over.
What happened to the 3rd Vic?
Good copy on that.
Where's the 3rd Vic?
This fucking Forehammer took it.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to bring the big boy.
Right, medics, jump in. We'll go up to where the ambulance is. We'll get you guys in the ambulance. You ready to go now?
I'm doing a great job of, intentionally or unintentionally, spacing away from Digby and making sure we die at different times. Very important responsibility.
Mola to 8th platoon.
Careful there.
Wait one, Mola, this is Sheldrake speaking for 8th platoon, because I think they're rather fucked up right now, and I have a squad here at the dismount marker. They need medical aid right now, and they need a medical vehicle to be moved up to their location, as they have many broken legs and are very fucked up from their various fights. I'm at the dismount marker, the DM marker, who currently require aid at that location. Are you able to provide that, Mola? Over. Negative, Sheldrake. It appears somebody's necked on Arma. Are you sure it wasn't the medic?
Ooh, this thing's got inertia.
Having a peek. We can outfit one of our vehicles with some medical supplies if we can, but that's the best we can give you. Understood that one. If she fixed anything,
bringing
wait
this
one.
puppy
I will
up?
requisition you a new medical.
I might leave the ambulance
at
back
base.
here.
Wait one. Over.
Hello, Sheldrake. This is Sunray. My medics are taking an ambulance and heading for the position of 8 platoon as reported at this moment. ETA about 5 minutes, over.
Hey, welcome back, Barb. You welcome back.
Understood. That sounds.
I really like the Mario Kart music, but I can't play it because Nintendo of Japan doesn't like that kind of thing. You know, sometimes you get a little tune stuck in your head.
Sunray Major, this is Sheldrake.
Yeah,
We'll get
we know
those
it's
smoke
Sheldrake.
rounds in on the town now. Over.
Roger, Sheldrake, thank you very much. Out to you. Hello, number 7 platoon. Smoke barrage coming into your front. Wait for smoke to
Oops,
burst,
I accidentally
then
deleted a
advance.
mark and I have to remark it now.
Give me your current
Oh.
position. I'm going to move up to you and join you on that assault. Over.
Hey Barb, you ever get this? Where you press delete to delete a map mark, and the delete gets stuck somehow. And when you mouse over something later, it gets deleted. Does that ever happen? Well, maybe Nintendo claims it, but they don't take it down. I just heard they're strict about that kind of thing sometimes. Yeah, it's weird. It's an odd phenomenon. I have so many odd Arma things that just happen to me sometimes. This is a very... This game, Arma, is an SCP. And I think it's Keter class. Arma is a bug-free game.
Hello, Sheldrake. This is Mola.
They're gonna ram into each other! Oh no! Oh, he's gonna ram into me! Oh no!
Mola from 8, was that a call for me?
Hey farm, can we get a drop zone for some rune sorts for you?
Marker DM, Arma's still accurate for a dismount point for Logi.
Well, they can't be all-encompassing on enforcement unless they hire people to do it. Just too many people using their stuff.
And I need blood.
Here,
Trying to link up with someone.
My medic's just fucked off to do something else.
Yeah, I'll treat them. I'm just trying to get them back from the...
Right, what's the state of the rest of the platoon? Have you seen them?
The platoon is encircling the town. I believe 7-3 does not have a squad lead or a radio at the
No,
moment.
7-3 is currently down the road.
Yeah, 7-1, 7-2, and 7-4 is trying to link up with each other and doing some plan. I'm not really sure.
Okie dokie. Can you take me to their last position?
I just came back from a MG nest, so I haven't seen them in quite a while.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, I'm pushing you 500.
They claim for gameplay too, or so I've heard. Not just...
Sunray Major, this is 7th,
Yes.
7th Platoon. Are we good to push into the town yet?
Both 7-0.
Stand by, out to you. Hello, Sheldrake. This is Sunray. ET on that special, that smoke mission, over.
There's some Soviet interruption.
Wait
during
one,
the medical,
Sunray Major,
proceedings.
we'll ask my guns, over.
Roger, standing by.
Hit me up with like 2 liters.
Yeah, I put
Sheldrake,
in,
my gun dog
500,
says they are firing now.
should
ETA will be about
get you
30
back to
seconds,
normal.
over.
30 seconds, roger that, out to you. 7 platoon, 30 seconds till splash the smoke rounds. The Sheldrake will call me when rounds are complete. We will move 30 seconds after that round's complete. Order, over.
We moving up?
Good copy, we'll relay to my squads. Out.
Right, let's, command element, let's get moving forwards. I want to be with that infantry as they advance. And fucking guns up, there's Russians bloody everywhere, apparently.
Get behind me, Major!
Alright. Don't have to tell me twice.
I want to get behind somebody as well, because...
When you move the camera in the truck, yeah, you can... There's somewhat hidden settings that would normally be for head trackers, and you can just bind them to keys. So for a while now, I've had them bound to Alt and arrow keys.
Sunray Major, this is Sheldrake. Rounds complete. They should be down in about 10 seconds. Over. Firing additional... Sorry. Said over, my bad. Firing additional rounds once that is completed to the southern edge of town. Current smoke rounds are coming along the artillery line. Out.
Roger, out.
Yeah, I've bound them to Alt plus a directional key.
Look in the sky behind us.
Ooh. That do be looking pretty fresh, though.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so nice.
Double rainbows all the way across the sky. It's starting to look like a Trimble rainbow. Mighty Moat, thank you for the follow. You know, I never get to see which cursed Arma screenshot pops up when the follow notification fires off because OBS is partially obscured for me.
If all the blowpipe operators die, we haven't got an ability to kill aircraft, so don't die.
Sunray Major, this is Sheldrake. Just update on last. The secondary...
Some of that smoke is going to tad off course.
They all should be touching down soon. If you can look to the sky, you'll see my smoke raining down upon you. I bless you.
Roger that, Sheldrake. Thank you very much. Consider ourselves blessed. Out to you. Number 7 platoon, you may commence your advance on the town. Clear it and report when established. Out to you. Number 8 platoon, this is Sheldrake. Sit rep on that, on your medical situation, over.
This will be the edge of the town.
Have both of the infantry sections back to fully operational. They'll be advancing off their marked positions into Everson in the next 5 minutes. I am rescuing 8-3 and 8-4's broken limb personnel at this time.
Roger that. Get moving as soon as you can. Don't be afraid to call for RT if required.
What I do is I have...
Thanks for that, Sunray. Be advised, we seem to have suppressed most of our contacts in Everson, so we should be fine to move in without any artillery.
Roger that. Move as soon as you can. Over. Out. Ah, fuck. Not
so I
both.
have...
Out.
Who cares about this radio formality? Someone said, hold for my interrogative earlier, and I was like, oh... Wow. You got a big dick. Anyways, other than losing my unit for a moment, they are right over here, I believe. Yeah, I can hear them faintly. They went a little bit ahead. I'm saying I have my game on my main monitor, obviously. On the Steam overlay, I have my mod view, in case I want to ban or chat. And then I have Restream chat on another side, and I have OBS on the other side, and I have TeamSpeak there too. And they're all like perfectly positioned, so I can read what I need to read.
This is Sheldrake message for you, over.
Go ahead.
And HE.
There's an HMG just sitting there.
Free to move when ready into that town. Just be cautioned, there's a disco position up there unmanned at this time. I don't know if they'll man it.
Any elements in the town of Everton itself, over.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Justin. It starts an hour early. Justin, thank you for reminding me. It starts an hour early, don't forget.
Negative, I am currently pulling back.
Fast is down.
Personnel at the dismount mark of 8-3.
I think that was my fault. I poked out too far.
Digby, I think the bullet went through me and hit you.
Are you guys okay?
Understood, I just saw eyes on the pipe operator, so I assume that's
trenches over here.
Mind that clearing, the fire came from that direction, 011.
Was wounded to get back on the line and carry on. The ones who were wounded are waiting there for repairing and benefits. Over.
Good copy.
Where are you at, you little rusky bastard?
Anyone else hit?
That wasn't a joke.
No windows, no fortifications I can see.
I can show you. I'll give you my shovel. Look here.
Where could that fire have come from?
Trenching tool. Here, have my shovel.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we're way
No idea. Haven't the slightest clue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my eyes on that GPM, that Dishkin position.
Number 72 Commander, this is Company Commander. I am on the position of one of your sections.
Yeah, so I have no
Actually, can I have the tower?
And by.
Actually, no, it's made of wood. Never mind. You can have that tower.
Yeah, I've tried.
That way.
It just
7-3's in position.
Yeah, no, but it's
not working now.
Oh no.
That would be another dishcum or cord.
Okay.
Yeah, the cord is the big boy. The dishcum is the still big but not quite as big boy.
The assault's going into your left.
And the cord's more anti-air.
Platoon commander just fucking charged out to the field. Put some fire on that town. GPMGs put fire on that town even if you don't fucking see it.
I think I can turn the filter down a little bit for the stream.
Start hitting the town. Light up windows, light up alleyways.
Do they start suppressing as
We've got
well?
friendlies moving in from both sides, so
watch your fire.
Just start shooting into the air. Suppression equals increased morale.
Oh dear. Why not? Uh-oh. No, not Ace Hearing! Oh my god. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Ace Hearing crashed my OBS. OBS is crashed because of Ace Hearing. Oh. Is it still paused, Barb? Because it should be fixed, and if it's not, I need to restart the whole stream. God above. Is it still paused? Tell me it's not. Well, tell me the truth, but it is still paused, huh? Okay. I blame Ace Hearing. We are crossing. I will narrate for you, boys. I am crossing an open field. You can hear the pit-patter of the boots on the soft soil beneath my feet of West Germany here. There is a faint smoke grenade. There's a thin veneer of this chemical smoke in the air, filling the town as we approach. Digby, as you heard, is shouting a merry tune as we approach the walls of where that cord once was, and I'm about to restart OBS.
I don't think you hear me.
I can hear you.
Pure, are you planning?
Oh, is anyone
Well,
else
you
hit?
got 3 times 3 inside.
Did you kill the contact east?
Send previous mark.
Out of him.
Yes, there was bloody chunks flying out of him. Oh man!
Did we just lose our company commander?
Yes.
Yes, we did. That's a Saturday.
Fuck, no, way back.
I've got a lot of movement over here, and I need you to watch it. If you want to, turn the cord around. It's over there in the road. I think it's 7th, but behind them, contact.
Okay, do not go in front there.
Hold on, I'll grab it.
Yeah? It's just a smoke wall. It's a wall of smoke.
Well, before that, there was a machine gun firing line.
Someone will
where
take care of
killed
it, I'm surely.
Maybe.
Careful with that thing.
Don't worry.
boys.
We're taking it away from the enemy's hands.
Please be careful with that thing.
I will.
Russian, there's a Russian around there. There's a Russian on it.
There we go. Wow. Welcome back to this stream, part 2. It crashed. So we're back with the Op Black Boar, with Digby, who's dead.
Sorry, pass it down.
I'm back.
Stay up.
Welcome back.
Pass it down.
Wait,
Stay away from north side. Artillery's going to hit there.
The northern half with a howitzer? We're a little too close to that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Artillery's going to hit northern side.
More like Deadby. Those are friendlies and they are running away as they should. That 50's ripping off, killing 7th.
Well,
Howdy.
Do you have a grenade?
Howdy.
Do not push up, Artie has not splashed.
I'm not baby.
Do not push up, Artie is not splashed.
On the map are accurate as of the
Just say that.
marked on them. We currently engage in consistent contact.
Hey Darkry, is your platoon lead still alive?
Pop some stuff out for
Yes,
us,
he's
and
just
if
in
I
the
can
north
get a
wall,
confirmation
I see him.
where
I see him.
Alright, Boke, you're fine.
Out to you. Number 72. Sunray has a assault on the town of Bala. The 7th platoon, we've secured a foothold,
Is he
but
dead?
it's still a slog.
Is there anything in that alley, Spider?
Understood. More reinserts are coming forward for
Okay.
you now, over.
Good copy.
Good copy.
Actively inbound.
SM,
Hey, this is Sheldrake. Sorry, this is Sheldrake, over.
Shots
Go
northwest.
ahead.
hold up with my
One of your
entire platoon
elements
here.
at this building went by Mark 8-1. I know 8-2 is my team. Do you require artillery in the town itself?
320. You guys seem casual. I don't know if you know you got shot at or not, but you did.
Able to call in artillery if you need it, over.
Well, what's trying to you get back?
Yeah, 8-2's reporting consistent contact. I don't have eyes on it and they haven't given me a mark. If you're able to spy where they're getting that contact from, I'd appreciate you hitting it.
Looking at the left of the screen, I think he's dead or gone.
Well back from
There's the artillery finally.
from Mark, this is big, over.
I will double check 2 seconds.
Well, you said 320, right?
Yes, he might be
They're the only
dead.
ones who would be in the line
Do
of
you want me to
fire.
make sure of that?
If you see a body, you can shoot at it. But if it's obviously dead, maybe don't waste your ammo.
SM, you said 20 seconds.
Well, then I had to call for it.
7-2, continue clearing out your sector marked out. 7-1, continue.
Is that?
Okay.
You got him?
You can watch that sector if you like. You might have buddies.
Look through my,
Oh yeah, I saw it on the left side of the building. I saw buddy on the right. Oh,
Sheldrake from 8 platoon.
Send message over.
West side.
You are free to call artillery on targets in the vicinity of markers this big.
I saw someone running through, I think.
Good copy, we'll do so. Yeah.
That's when I heard my name for a second.
Latham!
Latham, I don't want to have to see you die again.
Latham, are you ready to move? I think Sheldrake's done, but I'm going to ask them in a
I
moment.
have a fucking BTR holding me down right now.
Where is it?
If you go over this way, Whale, and then lean around the corner of the house, you can see
Okay,
the tail of
I
it.
believe you. More contact. Infantry pushing out north. That man just crossed. Isn't there a BTR watching that crossing?
You could assemble it so I can drag it.
Is that an enemy or?
Where?
I see the cord, but be careful with it. You might have contact 315, Mr. Cord.
Hey, where's the EBR, Will?
315.
The BTR, it just blew up.
Alright.
There's no reason for us.
Yeah, I like it too, Barb. I turn everything off, if I can. Yeah, that's very... Right over there, okay. 305-ish. There you go, light him up.
Be aware that other
quite low at this present moment in time. We will have a conflab after the objectives are taken, I think. Over.
Sorry, can't hear you. Wait,
Contact looks dead. BTR is most definitely dead. 7th should be pushing, I think they are. Oh dear. There you go, right there. Fuck.
Big guns dry.
Okay, then use your little guns. We've got contact northeast down the road. We've got contact past the buildings north.
Hello, Sheldrake. Sunray Making here. We are very low on stuff for objectives. How lean do you want to be over?
I think you fucking people should be more careful. Genuinely, I've been in combat myself with 2 Russian squads, haven't died. People need to be careful, take cover. I do think medical supplies need to be expanded, however. Broken legs are a rather big issue, so we need to fix that problem. But I think things are not the problem.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for TVT night, Pet Ghost. I'm ready to go.
Before people, I switched the heal...
I need to get a bite first though, I'm starving. Maybe I'll make a sandwich or something.
As this platoon, as this squad I'm currently with is saying, that you should fix your legs when you put bandages on from now on. Over.
Should be clear. Someone was through here just a little while ago. Those are friendlies with their Sterlings. Right? Yeah. I mean, he's doing weird animations like an AI, but he has our gear. My right side's about to be very exposed when the smoke dissipates. You know, I've had this almost empty mag for a while. I wanted to finish it, but fuck it. Yeah, if you're editing into high quality stuff like Barbarian does, Pet Ghost, then you can't just stream, unfortunately. This stuff is, as you can see right now, a little too low res and especially a little too low bitrate. Especially with this big smoke right in front of me. Ooh, there goes the stream.
Sheldrake.
Digby's back. Welcome back, Digby. Would you like to be briefed as to the current situation?
Is it fucked?
Yeah.
It's not too complicated. 7th platoon is pushing forward. They just dispatched an enemy BTR right over there. Enemy contact is mostly pushing from the north side of the town over there that they're engaging with in CQC right now, all the way to the tree line.
Our guns are adjusting, rounds are about to fire.
As far as I know, they're good on casualties, but there's probably a few dead.
There was a delay. I'm with HQ now. I was checking where those targets were. Pink Pickle, Black Bull,
we're going to start to run out of men shortly.
Got a fire mission coming in on Pink Pickle as well, over.
Good copy.
Stream Elements took its sweet time after I restarted the stream here. I hope that doesn't mean... Well, okay, the Twitch stream will probably be cut, but I'm hoping the YouTube VOD isn't cut. Which left? This very nice looking structure with all the furnishings? Yes, it's empty.
Okay, you go first.
Find somewhere that it hasn't got fucking walls everywhere, windows everywhere. Where are the windows in every room? Got down the Germans and their restrictions side.
Bathroom here, sir.
It's so Art Deco, though.
Only one window.
Good.
One window and it's covered by friendlies.
That's fine.
Is Digby trying to actually stay alive?
Yes.
The bathroom tiles will protect you. They have extra. They're extra strength.
Exactly. And I'm going to protect the doorway.
Bad frag. Bathroom command post. Yep.
It's gone slightly worse than I had anticipated because number 7 platoon got itself fucking murdered through mortar fire.
Yeah, but again, you know.
I talk a lot of smack about Task Force, but through the walls, it really does sound like you're in a bathroom right now, Digby. Oh, okay, I didn't need that. Was that a drop? What was that?
Hey. It was a drop of a glorious victory.
Into the bathtub, because that's what he's closest to.
Yeah? We're at war, motherfucker. I'll use whatever
Next moment, you could just go and kick it down on the spoke. Whoever's the homeowner is dead. Oh god, I'm seeing...
You know what was really fun? Barb, Pet Ghost. Yesterday, Friday night fights. I haven't been there in a year and change.
8 platoon, rounds complete.
But I went to their TVT night again. I went to their TVT night. Really do love that shit.
Hello, number 7 platoons, company commander. I am in the town of Valor with you. What's the status of it? Over.
I don't know.
They hold 3 little team versus team matches back to back to back. Each of them is about 20 to 30 minutes. It's great. It's great. And to answer your question, Beans, who asks, how's the Cadian been doing? They're doing okay. More of the usual, you know, they got these ops. They fill up fast. Doing a lot of World War II. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I think this one, Operation Black Boar, which I should know because I have a printout right next to me.
Pushing out.
They got about 75 people in here, and they're split amongst 2 platoons. You can see the map. There were a lot of casualties from artillery a little while ago. I don't know if people will be salty about that, but it seems to be working out. This particular operation, though, has a second phase, which will be harder because we're pretty much out of respawns. Someone yelling over there?
Yeah.
It's faint.
Well.
In Herman's Hacks. Are we going?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okie dokie. Well, that's a shame, Beans. Yeah, it was an odd drama that went down.
I'm sorry, Commander. Go this way.
You're always welcome to talk about it if you want to get it off your chest. But it was some mysterious circumstances, to say the very least. Very, very odd sequence of events, and I suppose it was understandable that Remy was mad. It did put an op on hold, but I don't need to tease you guys. I'll just leave the details out.
And the other one is invisible.
And if Beans wants to talk about it, he can, and if he doesn't, it's not that fun of a story anyways.
Wait,
it's all
there's
good.
one here?
Yeah.
What was I about to discuss? Oh, Friday night fights.
Muller, this is 7-0.
Just looks like you're holding your rifle downrange.
Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad news. There's no beer in here.
Not Herman's. They took all the booze. Those dastardly Russians.
But there's only one thing I believe.
They do have a toilet. That's just, I think that's just the bar rag. Yeah, they just needed to clean off the bar.
Yeah, of course. Because these Ruski stole the beer.
The Friday night fights, they're a group. They're not really a unit. They're like a joint op organization. And they run TVTs every Friday. Synonymous with the name. They do 3 of them back to back, and they're usually shoutcasted, so they have an announcer that will watch in spectator and just talk about what happens. It's very nice. They always get 40 to 60 people. They do them with no respawns. They're very quick.
We could get some good German beer.
They're very pure. Like, they're unadulterated TVTs, which has a lot of flanking involved. They're fun. I don't know if I want German beer.
I've never had beer in my life, so...
You've never had beer in your life. Is that a religious observation?
I don't really care about religion, it's just Iran doesn't have beer.
Okay.
Well, actually, I have had my dad's beer, the one that he made in the
Mola, this is Sunray. When you're done...
I knew you were Iranian. I actually didn't know you lived in Iran.
Yeah, I moved here, I moved to US about 2 years ago.
And mixed ammunition.
You've been in the US 2 years and you haven't tried a beer. That's a shame.
You have about 5-10 minutes to
So I'm still not the quote-unquote legal age. I've tried wine, whiskey, even vodka, but never beer.
Well, that's fair. You'll get the chance. You'll get the chance. You sound older than your age.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Now, let's try that. Let's see if that makes an effect.
Mostly I thought I sound like a child.
You sound fine to me. Maybe it's me being unable to decipher the intricacies of an Iranian accent and not recognizing what sounds like a youthful one.
Wait, do I
But
have an accent?
it's very light.
Okay, then good.
Yeah, you guys all good?
these
Need any
ones-
medical?
I'm all good.
I'm good.
Okay, those ones work. So no, just leave
Need
that
any
one.
medical?
Grab these two and tell me
I'm
if
all
they,
good.
like they should work. Okay,
No,
disassemble
I'm
them
double
and then
all
reassemble
good.
them and tell me if they're still working.
But yeah, well, I lived in Iran for 16 miserable years of my life.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
If you have any questions about living in a
delete it
country
and
like
get rid of
that,
it. It's clearly
please
fucked.
free to ask.
Just
Feel free to
use
ask.
these
I guess I am a little curious, but I don't have anything specific in mind yet. I'll let you know, though. I
Make
will.
sure they actually fucking work.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
get
very
on it,
interesting to
make sure
be
it's
around,
fucking working.
Galabi.
Oh, thank you.
Most people here are just Americans or occasionally Europeans. They have stories, but they're not as interesting as someone from Iran, to me at least. I think
PR once, I got hit by tear gas in second grade.
Milan team, are any of you
That's
injured?
the only 2 of the stories I got.
In my head, yes.
So did I.
Actually, Will, funny thing, this Wednesday, me and my boss at my workplace here in LA, we actually committed a war crime at work.
At work? Should you be telling me this? In the legal sense.
The thing is, we ran out of bleach to clean a drain, so we used CLD. The thing is, in CLD...
Oh, you mixed mustard grass, yeah.
Yep, we put ammonia in there. I pour like 1/4 of it, and my eyes, nose, everything is burning.
Did you? How long did it take you to realize what was going on there?
Oh, it took me like 5 seconds.
It's mixing some mustard gas. Well, I'm not gonna ask your place of work, but what do you work in? What's your field?
It's just Jersey Mike's. Do you know sandwich place?
I love Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I work in Jersey Mike's here in LA.
Those Italian subs get me crazy. I love the rosemary parm bread they have.
Oh yeah, rosemary parmesan. We make it every morning, by the way. But we pour the parmesan and everything ourselves.
Well, you're really good liaison for your company, aren't you? You're trying to get me to order some fucking Jersey Mike's. I might just.
Just one question. Have you ever tried to grill the Italian? Have you ever asked them to do that?
They grill the subs? I thought they only made cold. I don't think they had any hot subs except maybe the meatball.
Hot subs, but you could tell, hey, I want the Italian, but grilled. They just put it on the flat top grill that we have.
One second. Remy's mad on net. Okay, never mind. I can hear you again.
But yeah, you know, any Italian sub or anything, even tuna, you just ask him to put it on the grill. We put it on the flat top grill for you. Grill the shit out of it.
I would love a warm Italian, but would it go well with Mike's way, with the oil and everything?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'm just looking because it's
hot oil.
Yeah,
I'd try that.
On 110 short range, so I can talk
Sure.
to you if I die.
I apologize. I meant to ask a long time ago because I came back from get the salad and I was like, somebody said 111.0, but I never actually bothered to ask what it was for.
It's all good.
Check shortwave.
Not got ya.
Check shortwave 1110, or do you want 110?
110.
Okay. When I do it, I always do 111.1111, and then nobody can fuck it up because it's just ones all the way down. Check.
Got ya.
Okay, Epico.
Wait.
What's up?
You know one thing that Corona ruined for me at work?
What is that?
I loved our iced teas. Because we made them ourselves, I just loved our iced teas.
Why?
They're here. They're really banged up too. I love the look of that.
Yeah.
Did you guys get shut up?
What the hell happened?
No, that's how we left it, I think. Anyways, Barbarian, you might have to remind me, but I can invite you to Friday Night Fights. They are semi-public, so usually it's better if somebody puts in a good word for you.
It just looks bad.
It's better if somebody puts in a good word for you for Friday Night Fights, but I think anyone can attend, and usually people attend and slot by their unit, like they call Bear Cave Arma, slot here. But they have a air quotes unit called Cerberus. Or is it Centaur? I think it's Centaur. Those are the public people. They just have their air quotes unit. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is Friday Night Fights is semi-public. You can come.
Ray, how are you getting on the town of Everson? Are you in and occupying it? Over.
As for shoutcasting, you'd have to talk to them. I don't know. But the shoutcaster they have right now, they rotate. I do know they change them very often. It's just when whoever wants to do it. So you could absolutely ask.
Hello, 8 this is Sunray. Did you hear me on the net? Over.
Negative, nothing heard, guns allowed.
It depends on what you're looking for, Beans.
How are you getting on to the town of Everson? Over.
The town itself is starting to quiet down.
Yeah, Beans, it depends on what you're looking for. The shoutcaster usually casts for the whole night, as far as I know, Barb, and they might have one, they might have two. I know they've had two in the past, but lately they've had one. Anyways, Beans, depends on how casual you're looking for of an Arma experience, but if you want something really laid back, just earlier today, I ran my hideout ops with just a few buddies and me. You can always come to that. All you have to do is join my Discord and promise not to load client-side mods. Actually, you don't have to promise because I use key checking, so it doesn't matter. You can't load them anyways if you want to. I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, you can come if you like. They are very laid back though. I just Zeus something on the fly. So they satisfy my friends that have barely played Arma, but I feel like a veteran Arma player might not be quite as satisfied with the off-the-cuff Zeus experience. And if that's the case, you could always come play with Coalition, or you could apply to TMTM. I say come play with Coalition because coalitiongroup.net is the website. They're public. Anyone can come. You just are limited to a select few roles if you're public. I think I gotta move. And am I missing one unit or two? Bear Cave Arma also plays on Sundays, I know that. They are a very nice unit, though they're primarily European. They do both TVTs and co-ops, and if you're curious what style they do it roughly, it is, I'd call it United Operations style, which is quite serious. They do really take it seriously. And there are usually no respawns.
Oh yeah, I know that.
My mistake, I should just radio them directly. That wasn't meant to be an admonishment, honest. It was just easier for me to do it that way.
Get up the fucking jet, I need to use it! Right, Mola, this is 8th and Sheldrake.
You just chilling?
Nearly dry on ammunition here. A lot of the
Can I
boys
just
have
chill?
shot through their guns, still fighting additional Russians. You able to take
Yo!
trucks with small arms,
Yeah, I can only
rockets and
pack
such
you
to our location, over.
on the...
I'm just vibing, though.
Yes, you are.
Excuse me, out of my way.
Are you kidding? Put that back. I don't know how to put it back.
No, bro, I'm chilling here. What the hell? Hey, look, let me back out! What are you doing? Let me
I
out!
don't know how you're doing this.
Hey, now I'm chilling. Yeah. Hey, what the hell? What are you doing? Get out of here!
Does it work now?
I'm trying to catch some rays here.
Who's touching this?
I'm not doing anything myself.
It's just we couldn't.
Wait, I accidentally retracted you.
Every fucking time.
Okay, extend.
Not that I know.
This will surely not break and can be. This could be considered completely consequence-free. I'm quite sure. Nothing bad will happen.
All right, we're gonna be. We're told to be pushing up into like a block.
Ooh, like a heart rate monitor, Pet Ghost? That'd be pretty cool. Uh-oh, we'll get into the morphine supply again.
Town of Bergen. You're gonna be supported by 7-1. We just want you to set up.
Anyone else want to chill on the stretcher?
How do I put it back?
Go now.
You have to be in it. If you're in it, you can do it. If you're in it, you can do it. So just hop in.
No, you can just do it from staying
Just
behind
chill,
a
bro.
roll wheel retract stretcher.
Yeah, I think you have to be in it, or I needed to be in it at least.
No, I can do it from outside. Watch.
We have a truck and we have a car.
That would be pretty cool.
See?
I think this is 7th Platoon talking.
But all of our ammo.
That's very true. Mola is coming up with a truck full of small arms, so you'll be able to pull sections in and rearm as you go.
We are clear to
My intention for you boys in 7 is we punched out a small element that's looking over the ASR. I ideally want to use this ASR as like an anchor point for the assault onto Offen, so the platoon either side of it going this way. Does that make any sense to you?
So how long do you want us to hold X-Ray 1? Because I was more concerned of anything coming from Bergen.
X-Ray 1 you'll hold until the unit that's on X-Ray 1 will hold until the rest of the platoon's passed it by and is established to advance to Offen. Does that make any sense to you?
Sunray from platoon 8.
Stand by.
Look over there.
Very nice.
Sunray, you've got a message.
He got a bit too slow.
Just replied to it. I don't know if they heard me.
Nothing came through.
Oh, I didn't get you.
This is Sunray. Send your message over.
Platoon 8 has finally got some breathing room. We will wait.
Oh, hello, Whale. How are you?
That's for Sunray. Hello. So, system chat is less glitchy but more intrusive in my opinion. It also looks weird, and sometimes it's not as noticeable, which is contrary to me saying it's intrusive, so maybe take that back. But the problem with hints is that a new hint will override an old hint instantly. They cannot stack. If you use ACE hints, if you look in the ACE documentation, they have their own hint framework, which look nicer, which can include images, and which can stack. So you can have a bunch of them and they will display in a scrolling screen. So, long story short, if you want to use a hint, you can. Just use the ACE ones that are packed in with that mod, because they're always ACE is always going to be loaded these days.
What?
Gunfire northeast.
And I think you can update old ones too.
Vic's already moved everything up.
Barbarian, my keyframe interval.
Well,
I have a moment. Yes, I do have a moment. Okay. The keyframe interval is default for Twitch, which I believe is 2. My CRF, I wish I used CRF, but I can't use CRF, I'm streaming. That would be very odd if I use any kind of quantizer to allocate bitrate for the stream.
If I steal the watch of this guy, is that a work for him?
No. He doesn't need it.
Exactly.
He's sleeping. He's taking a nappy.
Take the watch.
He's so tired.
Compass. There we go.
What was I getting at? I obviously use constant bitrate. Constant bitrate The bitrate you can actually see for yourself by viewing the stream settings. The bitrate that you get is the bitrate that I give exactly, which is going to be about 4096 kilobits per second plus a buffer. I think the buffer is about the same size as the bitrate allocation. I think 2 is what you want. If you want to know for sure, you can Google Twitch encoding guidelines.
We've got a vehicle for our use.
We've got
Not
the
that I know
ambulance.
of.
Alright, fine, we'll have to all get the ambulance then. Get the ambulance!
Hop in.
There was a car, there was a truck, they've taken both.
Close the rear doors at least.
Can I get in? I can, there's plenty of room.
Yes, sir. Let me try to see. Nope. There we go.
Whoa, you almost got ran over.
Yeah, that was close. Right, ambulance crew, I need you to take us forward to X-ray 3. Slowly.
Stay behind number 7 platoon.
Yeah, we're just chilling. What else do I have running? Barbarian Weeb, my
Ella number 8 platoon, this is Sunray.
my X264 encoding.
Sound muted.
I use as many B frames as I can, so I override the number of B frames. I think for the Arma stream it is 8. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You don't need to mess with those. However, there is another X264 encoder option you probably do want to use, and I think Twitch also recommends it, which is no-scene cut. If you want a Cliff Notes version of what it does, scene cut inserts a new keyframe whenever the encoder detects that things have changed drastically and entered what is called a new scene. For instance, looking at these guys versus looking at the map. That is obviously a new scene, it inserts new keyframe. However, that's kind of nasty for a live stream and might lead to a tinge, really not that much, but a tinge of instability in the stream because it's loading in a lot of bits and it allocates a new keyframe out of the blue. If you have consistent keyframes that are always at the same interval, it's a little easier to decode for the viewer. So Twitch wants that. Twitch asks that you disable scene cut and that you have exactly, I think, a 2-second keyframe interval. But, you know, always check the Twitch encoding guidelines for yourself if you want to be one-to-one. Honestly, it's not, I just bumped my mic. It's not that important to be one-to-one with the encoding guidelines. Just, you know, be close to them. And I stream at 4,000 kilobits per second, obviously, because if I went any higher, people wouldn't be able to watch. Yes, that is what you're looking for, Barbarian, but you might want to Google it, just to be sure, because I can't exactly check for you right now.
Convoy approaching from the north.
It won't really make your stream looking any better. In fact, it might let your it might make your stream look worse, Barbarian, but only a tiny bit worse. And what it should do is make your stream a little more stable for the viewers so they don't ever have to buffer or have any little latency or frame drops.
I was driving north, and there's a turn I could not see the whole way around. 2 fucking trucks were driving straight at us, and they just went back towards the town. I'm not sure if that was 7th or 9th.
I think it's because we missed the turn.
Did we?
They may have been driving all the way up to Bergen. Right, stand by, let me get out.
I mean, this road is heading south. I'm getting out too.
Fine. Let me. What's our bearing right now?
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Hello there.
Yeah, we did pass the 4-way just a touch.
Okay, that was.
Where is 7th? Do you have any ideas?
I think they're over there. I hear gunfire and explosions.
We need to go back the way we came, turn left.
Polar 750.
Aye.
Are you serious? You're fucking with me.
What is the current location of the resupply?
Yeah, I am. What's the whisper? What is the whispers of community events coming back? I need to know, Beans. That is so fucking PogChamp. I would love that. They were very fun. And you know what they did that nobody else does? Consistent, silly TVTs. Because I get TVTs out of AFI, I get TVTs out of Friday Night Fights, but I can't get silly TVTs whenever I want, and I would like that. I do like me a good old-fashioned, silly TVT. Though hopefully they don't do it at the same time as Team Tim does, I don't know. Maybe like Sunday would be better. Lawman is a streamer who does VR chat, and sometimes him and his buddies, among them Too Soon Boone, and I think Kraken, did some Arma back in the day. And they might do it again if people can refrain from being shitters in TVTs and hiding zombies under concrete floors. I should probably listen to TeamSpeak again, though.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Ah, there we go. We just came. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, sometimes I randomly cut out, so if I'm not responding, it's because I'm an idiot and I had to mute TeamSpeak for a moment to do something.
Yeah, but
Oh, good lord.
Crunch.
The fuck
I'm
happened?
hopping out.
What the fuck happened to the truck?
I said my car.
What do you mean? What happened to the truck?
Look behind us.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. We got one spare tire.
No, Latham.
This tire's fucked on the front.
You have a tire. We have a tire.
This tire is a little fucked on the front. We would have to duplicate tires if we want to fix this.
No, we have 2 tires. You can fix it. It'll work.
The front 2 tires are popped. They're not completely flat, but
They will roll though, and that's all that matters.
you never know until you try. Sometimes it's a little fucky.
If not, we might as well just get.
Also, there's like a ton of Urals right over there with plenty of tires. Just saying.
I'm fixing up your fuel tank. You don't leak all over the place.
My... Oh, that was you. I thought my character was inhaling sharply. Yeah, I'm like, wow, what a new pain effect from Ace. Wow.
I would like a preference
No, it was just
barrage
my
of offers
exciting.
available. 3 rounds HE.
It's the thing.
Understood. I'll let Sheldrake Minor handle that over. Currently
Okay,
going
listen,
through
people from
thanks to
Senon
Funky
are
Toes,
famous
over.
for doing that, okay?
I'm gonna ask Digby if I can bring over one of those old trucks. Or Pack. You know what, Pack? You want me to bring over one of those Urals so you can strip the tires?
You could do. I mean,
Yeah, they're right over there. I'm gonna grab it. Don't shoot me, would you? I'm really tempted to fucking order Jersey Mike's right now. I'm really tempted. I had a... You know what? Somebody got me half of a Jersey Mike's Italian sub. And you know what? I'll actually save this. You're gonna have to wait, stream chat, because I want to tell Galavi and I don't have to say it twice. There's a small Jersey Mike's story that's completely uninteresting, but I'm about to level on the stream anyways. Tire-mobile has arrived. Tires are here.
Beautiful.
Front wheels are coming.
Hey, Galavi.
That's your job.
Yep.
So, you know what? It just came to mind. Just last week, my friend brought me back a Jersey Mike's Italian sub, and he had half for me in the fridge, and then you know what he did? He ate his half, and then that night he ate my half when I wasn't looking. It's really making me want to order out Jersey Mike's. You can tell your boss that you keep convincing people in video games to order your food.
See, the thing is, the good thing about even working there is we get 50% off on any order that we get.
That's a big discount.
What the hell is Jersey Mike's?
What do you mean, what the hell is only the best Italian sub place for cold subs in the United States?
You need this thing fixed up.
For hot subs, I like another place, though.
Anybody? You need this fixed up?
This seems to be
wonderful.
I mean, Jersey Mike's does have a pretty good Philly
You know,
cheesesteak,
Beans,
though.
if you bide your time and you stay polite, I do think you could get let back in the Cadian eventually.
I just don't like anything spicy, so sadly no.
Oh no, it's not spicy. It's not spicy.
Spicy Italian subs. Maybe if there's like Jardinere on it or something.
No, but yeah,
Who needs a tire? Let's put it in the ambulance.
You guys, the resupply is here. There are medical.
The ambulance needs a little bit more than a tire.
Submachine gun ammunition, which annoyed
It
me,
needs
so I picked up an
Jesus.
L1A1 now.
It needs a lot of duct tape.
Yeah, I was gonna say Firehouse subs is the best hot sub I've
Sorry, I
had.
had to make that reference.
Barbarian.
Muller, this is
You read my mind.
7-0. What is your current position?
Or more likely, you had a mind of your own, but same wavelength, Barb. Same wavelength.
Hello, 7. This is Mola. I believe I'm with your commanding officer.
Oh, yeah, same works.
Oh, okay, roger
You
that.
need any help with
How many
carrying
fucking
tires?
Urals did you guys capture?
If you want, I'm good though.
Fucking 2 more over there.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want that many tires? How many tires does a man need?
Did that one fixed?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, take it. Say again, Vix. I'm being distracted.
Righty ho, Right. Number 2, this is Sunray. What's your current status, Ella?
But wait.
Yep.
You want a very good, like I have a very good suggestion for a custom sandwich you could get at Jersey.
Sure, I got a piece of paper. Well, let's walk over here though.
Oh yeah.
We have just recovered from the
So,
contact.
you've never had our hot subs, have you?
We're just getting everyone
Nope.
recently.
Okay, so in hot
This has got to be
wise-
something that can be delivery because I'm not gonna go get it.
Oh no, it's a delivery. At least for Postmates,
Hello,
so that's
cut
fine.
out midway
So
through.
you just have to write it or just add it. But best to write it for people.
Okay.
So it's let's say, do you like Chipotle mayo at all?
Did you say Chipotle?
Mayo.
Mayo. I love mayonnaise, and hot mayo is also okay with me.
Yeah. So Chipotle mayo, you get the 43, right? It's the chili, or you know, the Chipotle mayo Philly cheesesteak. But what I like to do is I like to add mushrooms
You know what? I'll go with this. I'm going to try this out. I was going to say Philly cheesesteak is middling for me, but I want to give this a try. I do want to try this.
One other thing that I like to do is I like to, when the meat is halfway cooked, I pour barbecue on it, then cook it with barbecue.
Is that okay to ask for?
Yeah, dude, we've had people like ask for us to grill their tuna.
What's the number of the Philly cheesesteak again?
43.
43. Wow, they have that many subs?
No, it's numbers. Like 43 is the Chipotle mayo, 17 is a normal Philly cheesesteak, depending if you want Chipotle
wow,
or
they
not.
have shortcuts. Okay, and then so I asked them halfway into cooking, and they cook the cheesesteak right there? Wait a minute.
So the thing is, like, you don't put the cheese yet. The meat's halfway cooked. You pour the barbecue on it, and it cooks with the barbecue.
As interesting as this is, can we talk about it on the move?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Let's get back in the ambulance. Let's head up that
So you're
way
telling me I can
number 7
ask for them to cook it with the barbecue sauce?
Okay. Back in the ambulance.
But you're saying
Nice and comfy.
you're saying they cook it there. I thought the cheesesteak is pre-cooked.
No, we cook it in there. We do have.
That's amazing. Halfway into cook, so I'm gonna have to write this all down in the online order. Halfway into cooking the cheesesteak, please dump barbecue sauce on it.
Don't cook it with barbecue sauce.
What? That's what you just said.
We all in?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on.
Isn't that not what you just said, Galabi?
What? Yeah, technically.
Guys, there's a BTR down the road.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
proceed.
So should I order with barbecue sauce dumped on halfway through cooking or not?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How
And
much
it's not gonna-
customization does this give you?
We've only gone over one thing actually.
Yeah. And then just, you could say add bacon to it if you want to pay the extra. Bacon just makes the whole thing
And then
10
bacon and
times better.
mushrooms.
Should we follow our commander that's out of the vehicle?
Well, he didn't go that far, did he?
He's up the hill, that's it.
Really?
It's looking kind of aesthetic too, with all that bloom.
For a moment I thought he's gonna go 50 miles ahead. By the way, if you
Barbarian,
want,
you can
I
always
could,
check for yourself
cater,
if
like,
he's still
the
in
enemies
chat. You
from,
just gotta click at the
good
top of the
combinations
chat.
and stuff.
Do you have any other combos? Because I'm kind of on the fence about this Philly cheesesteak. Do you have anything more
You like
traditional?
The Italian, right?
Yeah, I like the Italian.
The grilled Italian.
Passionate about their sauce.
If you want to do the Mike's way, do Mike's way.
Italian. Ask
yeah.
them to grill it.
Yeah, grill it.
Mike's way.
I
I always
believe they're
go
on the
Mike's
move.
way.
Yeah, they're on the move. Okay, I'll tell you we're on the move. Then, if you want to do Mike's way, then add banana peppers.
Banana peppers? You sure? Oh, I guess it's hot now.
Yeah,
Banana
it's not
peppers.
too hot, at least in my opinion.
No, not spicy. I just mean physically temperature.
Oh yeah. No, you see, first they grill the meat, then pour everything on it. We put everything on it after we grill the meat.
Okay.
So you grill that, and then banana peppers, some honey mustard, and bacon if you want, and just
Honey mustard
Again.
on an Italian with the oil, with all the other stuff?
if I usually don't put too much oil. I put like a little bit of oil and a little bit of vinegar. You could just say light, and they should put like a little amount, not too much.
You know what? That's a good idea, because it always kind of gets gross if I have leftovers in the fridge, if it's
like, it
really
gets
Mike's way.
gross, So I usually, whenever I get after I finish work, I just tell them to put a little bit, like.
If they
because
make
the
it
way
for
that-
you, that's nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can't make our own anymore.
Why
After
not?
Some people stole sandwiches without paying for them. So now we gotta
Ooh.
actually go out there and be like customers.
Tisk tisk.
Yeah. Some people have to ruin everything.
That's not Mike's way.
That is not my way. But yeah.
They're very hard to keep in control.
Okay.
That's about it.
I wonder if I can order through the Steam window without closing the game. I mean, alt-tabbing.
Wait, do you have your game on full screen or like windowed full, like, you know?
Oh, it's
windowed
full screen.
I do it windowed full screen, so I can.
Well,
tab
the
out.
gamma doesn't affect it if you have it on windowed. Right? Doesn't the gamma slider not work? I need that in my life.
I never use the gamma slider. Actually,
What a Chad. What a Chad! You don't even need the gamma slider. You've got eyes like an eagle. Well, unfortunately, I have eyes like a grade schooler, so... And I also have a shitty monitor. Awful. Awful monitor. I feel like a mole person sometimes.
So, well, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to shove anything in your face, but I may be using a 4K 55-inch TV right now.
How close do you sit to that thing?
I'm trying to. I don't use feet, so I don't know how to say.
let's say you extended your arms out in front of you. How many arm length to the TV?
2.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's
fine.
Wireless.
I thought you were like right up next to that TV, crossing your eyes.
This is Sheldrake informing.
I'm sorry, just
I've done some
imagine.
reconnaissance with my face. We've got
I just remembered my childhood.
Sorry, north of Sheldrake.
Continue as guest. Choose my items.
Thank you for your
So do I go for the cold subs menu, I guess, and then I just build from there?
Menu and you could
Now I want to fucking. Now I kind of want a tuna. I'm looking at the tuna. I kind of want the tuna.
You can do the tuna. Grill the tuna too if you want.
Oh, I haven't had a hot tuna in so long, like from Quiznos. Oh, I used to get those all the time when I was a kid.
Another fun fact: did you know we actually make the tuna as well?
How?
We have the like 2 types of tuna that we have back in the back store.
You have tuna steaks and you make tuna fish out of it?
No, not tuna steaks, like bagged tuna, like you know the.
Yeah, but I mean, preparing the tuna, I assume, is turning it from steak into
no, it's not
tuna.
Steak anymore. It's still in that texture of a normal tuna, the tuna sandwich, right?
So it's like raw, but it's still the tuna consistency?
Yeah. It's like
okay, I guess that makes a little sense.
Small pieces, right? We have 2 types of tuna. I forgot the exact.
No rewards. I hate rewards points. They bother me too much.
With gloves, of course. We all rip them small pieces so the texture is not too chunky. We put celery, like, you know, just mush it around with the celery, peppers, then 3/4 mayo. Boom.
So if I'm in the special request section and if I just say hot in all caps, do you think they'll know what I mean?
Most likely, but it's just gonna give them a laugh. But I don't know if they're gonna do it exactly. Just put it on the grill.
Put it on the grill. They're just gonna throw the whole sub on the grill. I don't mind though.
Yeah, and if you want the bread grilled too, you could just tell them grill the bread as well, or you know you could add cheese to it, right?
I thought it comes with cheese.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. You're right. I want parm.
Yeah, if you want even the parm melted on it, just
customize. Wow, they have a really nice website stream. You can't see this, but it is swanky. And I can't add cheese. Oh, I can't add cheese there.
Yeah.
I will say Jersey Mike's does. They have some expensive subs though. It is not cheap.
Oh yeah,
but
we're expensive. Like I would not really buy subs if I wasn't getting the discount. To be honest with you. But yeah, even now, I just a few days ago, I just got news that we don't even get a 50% off anymore because some people stole more sandwiches.
That's probably their excuse. Honestly, they're just trying to cheese you out of promotions.
Yeah, we're getting the 25.
Digby is still right over there, right? He hasn't left us.
Yeah, that's Digby. Let me 1 second.
Okay, good. I am trying to find out how to order delivery for Jersey Mike's, and I think I might need to use Grubhub or something.
Through my glorified binoculars.
Yeah, you know what? If I want to get Jersey Mike's delivery, I have to go through Grubhub.
Yeah, Postmates. I know we have a good deal with Postmates.
I guess it depends on location.
Yeah, it depends on location. It's LA.
It's extremely interesting.
Tuna. I wonder if Digby would get frustrated if his entire Elements is just hanging back here talking about Jersey Mike's orders. What the hell? On their website for pickup, adding cheese, $1. On Grubhub, adding cheese, $1.50. This is unacceptable!
I believe they're moving.
We should probably go then.
Yeah. They moved that direction. Yep, there they are.
He's coming back. Digby's coming
back. Oh, he's right there. No, he's coming back to us.
Oh, he's coming to us. Or he's coming to yell at us.
Why would I get a tuna sub without mayo?
I only yell at people who deserve it. Yeah, the people who stand in the middle.
Yeah, Digby's nice. Digby is a nice guy, especially by Cadian standards.
I have gotten a bit of impression
by
seeing
Cadian or Remy standards.
No, I said Cadian. I'm not gonna lump this on Remy.
I'm not in Commissar's garb at the minute. I'm in Company Commander garb.
I'm just getting flashbacks when I hear your voice.
3 of my 5 interactions with Digby are me being shot, so
Yeah, but Commissar Digby is different.
But Digby, if I want to be honest with you, I am actually your biggest fan, and you're my favorite person in the Remy's videos. Boom.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Hug.
Thank you.
Digby, no, I'm your biggest fan, Digby. I'm your biggest fan.
You can all suck his dick later.
I have a Digby fan club and a shrine in the back closet.
Listen,
there are a few hairs in there that I've collected over the years.
Say otherwise and you get the rocket.
Love me, Digby! Love me!
Well, do not judge me. My first op ever in the Cadian was with Digby.
Oh, we just ran
It's
out of
okay, I'm not
fucking-
messing with you too much. I get it. Digby's a nice guy.
Yeah,
We just ran out of respawns, boys.
Most of the
And I just ran out of money to buy, but I also still managed to get a cookie in this order.
Well,
Chocolate
actually,
chip.
if you ever go to a Jersey Mike's and say it's your first time, they'll give you a free cookie.
It's kind of badass, but I would not be able to do that because I used to go to this Jersey Mike's all the time. I would bring my dog into the store. They let me.
Oh yeah.
Because I would like to walk my dog a bunch of blocks, and then I would just walk in the Jersey Mike's with my dog instead of leashing her outside. She's very well behaved, so it's okay.
Yeah. The one that I work at is right next to LAX, like right under a hotel, so we get like a lot of tourists. But with COVID situations coming down,
Good business.
yeah, we got good business, but
All right, I got delivery.
You just called yourself Sheldrake again.
Does Jersey Mike have drive-through?
Sheldrake calling Sunray Major.
A drive-through? No.
We are calling in 4 times the smoke
It's
on
like, you know,
Bro, I
4
wish.
times HE on the 4. Over.
I remember like when we were reading
They're talking about
about
Jersey
our
Mike's.
owners, like his name wasn't actually Mike. The guy that he bought it from's name was Mike. But
So who's Jersey then?
This is 8 platoon. We are held
Jersey,
at
New
the
Jersey.
red line on the map there.
That's a
We
lie. New
encountered
Jersey.
Okay, but who's
contact
Old
and
Jersey?
lost a chunk of our
Old
fire
Jersey is in
squad,
fucking
but otherwise I
New
think we
South
should be up and
Wales.
ready to move.
Yeah.
No.
Who's Old South Wales?
Listen,
rounds incoming to keep a position over. Irene.
Digby is a lovely guy, Beans. He really is a nice guy. Swagger, by the way, welcome back.
Checkpoint, 30 seconds, still calculated.
And Barb, if they send me 2 emails, Barb, 2 emails is too many, Barb.
Ow, Remy, god damn it.
They're looking at me with a big gun, boy. Well, it's not my problem, okay?
my ears. What? No.
She's leaking fuel, but that shouldn't be a problem.
Don't worry about it.
Waiting for anybody else?
Where you guys going?
Yeah, and just clog up my whole inbox with these damn.
I'm going for
Oh, you haven't bought a sub in 24 hours. Are you starving to death? Please buy our subs.
Digby.
This is Mobile Logistics Services, and...
I mean, I was answering a ping.
I've got a bunch of recent
Alright.
screensets that have been
Wait, I
going
love how
live
you're-
for
I want you to
5
move
minutes.
me
Are you able to get to them
forwards.
anytime soon?
Not forward. Turn left
Mobile is
first.
on the way back to base
Hold on,
with
stand by.
Fort
I
Stark.
need to work out. Yeah.
Good copy.
Smoke's landed.
Is Latham still the best tank commander? I don't know. I never do force multipliers, I tell you. I always do infantry.
Yeah, but slightly off-road right.
I could ask him
follow up the,
if I see him.
Follow up the platoon. Number 7 platoon.
Hey, Barb, are you ready to get jealous?
Hello, platoon.
Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't change seats to the right seat.
Sheldrake checkpoint has decided to come and visit us. We're going to be stuck here for at least 5 or 10 minutes at this
So there
rate.
is one thing, yeah, Barb, for the head tracker thing I was just talking about, you can't actually shift your head if you were in a fire from vehicle seat, for reasons that shouldn't be too weird to understand.
Have the whole weight of the platoon there. Over.
But if you're in a normal seat, you can move your head around. Barbarian.
Major, that is not my checkpoint engagement.
Maybe I'll show you in a
Other
bit.
element, I still have direct eyes on my checkpoint, and I am walking guns
Continue
onto the
further.
target. My recommendation: don't go anywhere near the checkpoint. I am walking shells onto the target. Out.
Good copy.
Continue
Sunray,
further.
I'm getting
I
back
will
in.
see
One
what I
second,
can
one
do
second.
about getting someone moving in your pause towards that
Making them
positive
stop so I can show you
but,
this.
we'll see what
But I
we
want
can
to
do.
show you this. It's all good. Here we go, front passenger. Now watch and be jealous. Yeah, look at that. I can see my own fucking decapitated head. That's how good this is. That's how you can tell it's good.
Looks like they've got contact.
You can rebind the head tracking controls so you can move your... It's helpful to look around in the vehicle, but it also is a little scuffed. Do you guys want a gamer tip?
Wait, what?
You guys want a gaming tip for gamers in Arma?
Oh?
Yes. Exclusive gamer tip. You can rebind the head tracker controls to be used with your keyboard, and this lets you shift your head around client side inside the cabin so you can see over things or look closer to the mirror. It's only really helpful in helicopters too often, but I like using it.
Yeah.
I bound it to Alt and arrow keys, and it lets me just shift my head down, up, left, right, front, back.
Right, let's get moving a little bit further forward.
Except the problem is there's no fucking cover there.
Alright, fuck that then. Let me get out and see if I can see what's going on.
Yeah. We're at 661-176.
Hockey dokie. So if we divert, we should be able to see what's going on.
Oh, it's control numpad by default? I thought it was bound to something wacky for head tracker stuff.
Sunray Major, this is Sheldrake, over.
Standby. Hello, Sheldrake, Sunray Major, message over.
I may be just a fucking mad genius at this point. My first round of the Russian checkpoint hit exactly on the target. I just called in a full barrage and we've wiped the checkpoint off the map. You shouldn't have anything to worry from that location, over.
Well, there you go.
Thank you very, very much for your
That was easy.
dedicated service. Although being an artillery forward observer, I expect nothing less.
They killed everyone. We're good. We don't need to do anything anymore.
So one more update from Sheldrake and my guns. We are adjusting one gun to the Mark Kiva 3 on Mac. In the event that you do take fire from the north, we can put smoke to Kiva 3 to protect the town, over.
Roger that. I will be on standby. Number 72, you have a pre-des fire mission. Feel free to call that in via Sheldrake. Don't come by me. Over.
They really run all the way up here? They're quick. Yep, they did. Time to get yeeted. No, I'll be fine. We are, to be fair, company command, so I'm quite sure we will be all the way in the back here. I've survived this whole op. I haven't died once. So the odds of me dying are pretty low. Unless there's a Russian on the right.
Yep, east.
Russian on the right! And unless I get stuck in a tree! I don't want to die. Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything.
User in your channel timed out.
I'm okay, I didn't kill anyone though. There he is. Got him. If it was just the one, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Good.
I'm good. Is Digby okay? Digby! Digby!
Mola from 8 platoon.
Digby, you good?
This is Mola.
I'm good, I'm to your left.
Be advised, I have a squad and myself holding position at
What's poppin'?
You should be fine.
Fucking popped up.
I killed him. Yeah, he almost got me. I've lived this whole op. I really don't want to die.
Well, I think I killed him.
You two lot have survived as well, haven't you?
Nope.
Well, I died once when I was with Digby.
The artillery got us.
Oh. Somebody in this element survived. It might have been Thaddeus, who's still in the driver's seat way back there.
I believe I might know why he's surviving.
Good habits.
Good habits.
We are company command after all. Touch quiet there, Digby.
I shouldn't really be being killed as much as I am, but you know.
Well, you do come back. Well, actually, not anymore, but...
Not anymore.
Oh, left.
Why do we say things? Why do we talk?
I saw somebody around here.
Yeah, there's enemy behind the foliage north, and the only reason he fired is because he heard our voices. It's a mushroom.
I have my Milan and one of my squads pushing in along the march
I push
line.
Arma to the limits
my
every
other
day.
squad
I know, like, I've rarely seen anyone use it.
Tea House Majesty while we wait for Mola to reinsert the squad that was
Every keybind is inscribed into my arm. The flesh of it. It's tattooed onto me.
Thursday again?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. Yeah, I'm crossing though.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Hello? Is any Russians out here? Oh, whoa! You know, if I was unmuted, I could get banned right now, because I'm not allowed to say ooh woo anywhere near Remy or his unit, or you get banned.
Well.
Yes?
Building, up there. The red one. I saw someone in the
what about it?
floor.
Why don't you just shoot him then? Why are you asking me? You got a gun.
I shot him. I was just trying to inform you, good sir.
Ooh. Wait, I know it was in the Discord. The Discord you can't do ooh. Can you ooh woo in ops? I thought you couldn't do ooh in ops. I'm not familiar with their silly rules. Every unit has a silly rule or two.
I need platoon medics, company medics to my position if possible. I am at grid square 665179. In fact, try and bring the ambulance up into the town at the minute, because it's reasonably clear in here.
Well, Digby seems to have moved on, good sir.
We're just gonna move slowly.
7 platoon from 8 platoon.
Keep it
666? What the fuck is he then?
I believe this way. I heard his voice.
I'm with you. I'm a little slow though, I'm fat.
Don't worry.
Well, you know, TMTM had a rule you're not allowed to say the word Danny Phantom out loud or you get banned, so... Yeah, the ups and downs.
Sorry, yep, 7th send.
Be advised, friendly forces are now attacking this town from the southwest. They will be approaching along
I do remember, I do remember.
Yeah, but we're pretty much already in the town. We got these zeros and EMPs trying to roll up on
I was there from the start. I was there when Danny Phantom was manned. Ages ago. I don't remember why though.
Push forward, fellas. Hopefully they'll be able to help you out soon enough.
Hello, Sheldrake. This is Sunray. Stand by for untrained observer flight. Over.
Wait one.
I know you Ruskies out here to kill. Hello?
Right, all-round defense if you
That guy's got a big backpack.
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
This is quite warm.
That's a friendly. With a toe. Friendly south. Ooh, shots from the east direct. Watch out, Digby.
Am I being shot at? Alright.
I feel like there's something right over there in the opposing tree line. Because I got shot at.
Let me look.
But I see nothing.
It's going to be further north than that. I just want a screaming barrage that dissuades any Ruskies coming towards the town. I would also like smoke to the northern side of Offen to try and screen the boys in Offen, clearing it right now. That can come in on 66181. Over.
Okay, I've got a whole lot of nothing. No contact. Nothing to shoot at. And there's a whole squad here now, so I feel safe.
Out of short range. I am at the base of the greenhouse in the middle of the town of Offen, Grid Square.
Sure do hate T-Far.
665179.
Why?
Because it sticks. It sticks when you try to talk between radios.
No. I'm at 665179, base of the greenhouse.
Did you finish transfusing him just now?
He still has blood pumping through him.
He still need. You might need a touch more when this one's done.
Yeah.
Did you give him epinephrine yet?
Not yet. I was
Good. Yeah. Hold off. Hold off.
Okay. No idea where my squad's gone. Squad lead's dead. We've only this guy and 2 more.
Do you have your 2IC and have you recovered your squad lead's radio?
Oh, they're right over here. 2ICs.
If he's back in charge, that's all fine. You don't need to talk. I don't need to talk to anyone. I just want to make sure you guys are okay.
Yeah. Got Gecko. He's been down for a while.
I don't need to talk to him. I just need to make sure he's okay. Brisket for the biscuit, or no balls.
And up to this position here, it feels like it feels a lot like Nathan is struggling with his platoon simply because the platoon isn't listening to him.
This guy needs help.
So I watch back my stream.
You're not on Whisper if you want to be.
Okay.
Alright. Give me a more.
Right, can I be in the gunner?
I heard Digby go, let's go on Whisper, but then he went on yelling, I think. He's talking about secret stuff on yelling. Howdy.
Try to get to that building right there. And
You'll be fine. Go right ahead.
Okay, then just cover me.
I'll watch you.
Watch my body.
Not much covering to do if I don't know where the enemy is, but I could try, I suppose.
West instead, too.
Other side of the road.
User in
This
your
one, just on the
channel
other side.
timed out.
Sounds good, Barb. If you're still around, I will see you there. Estimated delivery time for my sub, 15 minutes. 15 mics until sub arrival.
The Necrolord sections, this is Sunray Major. I need you to gather on my position. Say again, gather on my position at Offen and dig your units in around the town. We'll then call Mola up
What you doing there,
into the
Glavi?
town and get a full platoon, full company
through my
resupply
glorified
done.
binoculars.
I also then need casualty and ammunition states from the fort. We have exhausted our...
Is this window bothering you?
So any deaths at this point are permanent. Over.
I don't mind it, but if you mind it, please.
I do. Find it. But it wants to stay, so it can stay.
It is German engineering, my friend.
Yeah. I had to deal with a broken window where a grenade couldn't go through it a few weeks ago, and it scarred me. It's a very intense co-op ending, and we were about to make it out of the town alive with a bunch of APCs bearing down on us. I tried to drop a grenade out of a window, like just, you know, boop, onto the enemies that were about to breach and clear our pub, and it just bounced off the window. He said, my teammate screamed, he said, yes, it's broken, throw the frag. I'm like, okay. I yeet it, and then it bounces off. It goes into the room that I had to run into to run away from it, and it only kills me. He was fine.
There's actually a mod that lets you break windows, like, without shooting them.
Yeah, it adds a little ace action. I think I remember that. Coalition had it, but they removed it for some reason. Maybe frames. I don't quite recall.
Where does that come from?
It was a little further north-northeast. Was it at you, or was it near you? What do you feel like?
Near me, I think. Is there any bullet holes behind me? No.
Yeah, I think it's further north then.
Yeah, it's north. I'm guessing they're shooting at them, and some stray rounds are hitting this building.
Yeah, you got a good intuition.
Unsure at this time.
I think they're just way out there north. I see nothing.
Came from Iran, so I know where.
I'm gonna go head back on down to Digby and give him some company, though. I'm gonna give company some company.
So if you get yourself
You hanging on here?
If you want me to just keep eyes up here, but if you want to come
That's actually a great position to keep eyes, east to north. You might want to. I'll be back.
7 is still currently consolidating assets so we can get maximum numbers.
Hey, Epic.
3 minutes.
Why aren't you Epic? Why are you nearly Epic?
Because I'm just not that good yet.
How long do you feel like it'll be?
Indefinite. Until further
Alright,
notice.
don't keep company command waiting. I'm 2IC here, so you better be Epic soon, or there might be consequences. Just letting you know, soldier to soldier.
Sorry, you bring all the platoons together rather to the mark of the...
Fohammer, you heard me, right? He needs to achieve epicosity, and the only way to do that is probably valiant sacrifice in the midst of battle, so you can give him that kind of tasking.
He's not even in my squad, but I'll keep an eye on him.
Oh, well, where the fuck is he going then?
And then go from there.
Hey, Epic.
Yeah.
Where's your squad lead?
Especially since we're so dry on ammo. And
I think.
Mola, please remember to bring submachine gun ammunition.
Well, what element are you in? That simplifies it for me.
7-1.
7-1, huh? Then you're commanded by Shinobi. I have a printout next to me. Where's Shinobi?
Dead.
Okay, where's his 2IC, which is... Ziggs. Where's Ziggs? I love Ziggs.
No idea. There's a bunch of congregation people over there, so if you want to go...
Okay, it doesn't say Ziggs is dead in the chat. My boy Ziggs.
I'm actually gonna go check.
Yo, Ziggs!
Logi's coming here, so for right now... Fuck, stay away from the force. Just try to call back.
He ain't here.
And they're just gonna be on the defensive side. So repack mags for the time being.
Where do Ziggs be at, though? Crossing.
Did you fucking post it? Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Latham, I can't find 7-1 actual either. Ziggs is in charge of it. He's the 2IC. I just can't find him.
Okay, sure. 871. Who are you? So I can turn you up.
Maybe can you set that back up on the east side? So
Latham, the platoon lead, is also looking for 7-1. I can't give an order to their squad leader. What? 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 Are you kidding me? Are you pulling on my leg? Oh my god! I woke up my cat. I woke her up. Husky Centaur on Twitch, thank you for the follow. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm not okay with? I can't spectate. What's the big idea? Huh? Bippity boppity, where's my spectator screen? Is there a Zeus that can hear me right now? And he's like, why is Whale talking so much? Or what? I think I'm supposed to just disconnect now, but... No, I'm not gonna disconnect. No. Yeah, Beans, I can clip it later for my VOD and stuff like that, but hey, you can clip it now. Show it to Bunny. Oh, that was something. Looks like they didn't clear that barn. Uh-oh. Lots of people. Sometimes the more people you have, the less responsible each one individually feels. So situations like that happen even when there's an entire platoon and change hanging around, because everybody's like, oh, you know, somebody else cleared it. There's so many people here. Good. Good. Oh. Good. Is it bothering people, Thaddeus? Or is it just funny? Because if it's just funny, I'm going to keep talking. But if it's bothering people, let me know. Okay, great. Awesome. You typed in global accidentally. Ah, man. Yeah, I mean, I have a one-way, what do they call this? A parasocial relationship where I can't hear anything you guys are saying whatsoever, but you are forced to listen to my voice, both in stream chat, my stream chat, and you guys around my body have to hear me chastise you. Out of global, you waste of skin and oxygen! People get in this attitude where they're like, yeah, hey, somebody else probably took care of it. On the other hand, on the other extreme, all the way in the other direction, there are units that require you as an SOP to mark every single building in every single town once you pass it to make sure it's clear absolutely start to finish. And if the objective is to clear a town, to scrub it down to the base, bare bones, and find something, it's perfectly acceptable to do that, but I find usually that's too much. It's a little over the top. It feels like busy work. There are some places where they made scripts where you can use a spray paint can, and then it'll put down a marker on the map when you use the can. That's nice. It's also kind of metagaming, but that's another thing entirely. I blame Ziggs. If you guys find Ziggs, tell him fuck Ziggs. That's who I blame for this. I'm gonna go disconnect now, I think, because the op's over for me, but you guys have fun. I can't believe I died before Digby died. Fuck! Okay, ladies and gentle dorks, I'm pretty sure that's the stream. What do we got here, huh? Another hour until Justin's TVTs, and not too long until my Subway. Why do I instinctively say Subway? I'm an American. I just instinctively say brand names without thinking. My sub from Jersey Mike's is arriving in... What, do I need to refresh the page? Maybe I need to load it in a better browser, but I think it's coming in like 5 minutes. And I'll eat my delicious sub, and you guys won't get to hear how delicious it is, unless you come back in an hour for the Justin TVTs and accompany me on that journey, which will surely be a journey. Fuck's sake, those... I got to play most of them so far to try them out, but they are fucking nuts. And we're going to be playing with them with 3 times more people than we've ever played with them before. There's like a Mad Max one, there's a Checkpoint one with memes. It's going to be nutters. It's going to be nutter butters. So come back for that if you want to waste more of your life watching Twitch. I'm going to check how long this sub's going to take. How are you guys doing? I have a few minutes before I'll probably have the energy slowly leak out of my body from that weird experience, and once I'm slightly more back at a normal energy level, I'll probably end the stream. Grubhub. Grubhub refuses to tell me when it's going to get delivered, but I think it's in 5 minutes. The thing about this no contact delivery that every place does these days... Oh, it's TMTM coolest. Justin's TVTs are going to be played with TMTM tonight, and I wish I could bring guests, but I asked, and they said nada. No guests for main ops. The thing about no contact deliveries is that they don't even knock sometimes. They just leave the bag. No one's going to steal it, but it just gets cold out there, especially if I have a hot tuna sub on the way, grilled like Quiznos. You know, I've told this story before, but most of you probably haven't heard it. When I was on a vacation to Costa Rica just a few months ago, there was a Quiznos, which blew my mind, in an airport. Because in the Midwest, there have not been any Quiznos that I could find for like a decade. It's been a long time. Subway ate them all up. The people don't like hot subs, I guess, anymore. And those that do like hot subs are going to go to a place like Firehouse where it's expensive, instead of Quiznos where it's Some would say cheap, some would say affordable. I would say tasty. When I was a kid, I used to get Quiznos all the time, and I would really love their slightly weirdly acidic tasting tuna sub. So this little Jersey Mike's hot tuna sub, if it indeed is hot, will taste oh so deliciously like that old Quiznos sub. So I'm looking forward to some nostalgia. Yeah, if you have any questions about Friday Night Fights, Beans, before I end the stream, if you have any questions about TMTM or Cadian or Bear Cave Arma or any of the other 300,000 units I play with on a regular basis, you could just ask. Ziggs has apologized to me on Steam, as he should. This is Ziggs' fault now. But I don't mind too much. He's gonna get plenty of shit for it, and either way, sometimes it just happens, you know? Kudos to the AI for staying there for so long. Bunny says, how would I go about fist fighting you on Friday? I don't know. Ghost says, where was he anyways? In the barn, in that brown wooden barn right next to where we were sitting for about 25 minutes. I kind of waltzed in there, idly looking around for Ziggs, and that guy was prone, as the AI are tend to be sometimes, and he had his gun ready, loaded, locked. He shot me down, and I hit the ground. Very sad. Yeah, I've got nothing else on my mind. I got a cookie and a sub on the way, and I'm going to drink some apple juice and eat it shortly. And then in 50 minutes, hopefully no more than that. Oh, where was Ziggs? You know what? I'll ask him. I'll ask him for you, Pet Ghost, because I haven't the slightest. Where were you anyways, I say.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay, Ziggs, please tell Nearly Epic that he needs to do something completely epic before the end of the op. Please. I just need to make sure Epic gets bullied for no other reason than I feel like it. It's nice, you know? Have him do something completely epic. That'd be epic. Can't believe there's no spectator. Digby, put spectator in your ops. I want to watch the memes. Bippity boppity. Wait, do you have to oh, you know what? I think you have to reconnect to get their spectator to work. So, let me try that. We might actually not leave right now. We might actually have a few more minutes of operation that we could watch. We'll see.
Channels switched.
Yeah, there's a lot of people reconnecting right now, and I think that's why. I think they're reconnecting so they can spectate. Oh, and if I'm wrong, then no problem. I'll just KMS myself, and we'll end the stream for a bit, get a break in. You know, the last few weekends I've had streams that just went on for 8 hours. I would go back to back to back with Arma, and I would eat on stream, and I would have longer VODs. The VODs, I think the length of them made it confusing for people and made it harder to find the operations they wanted to watch. And also they got significantly lower watch time. So I'm probably going to cut up the VODs this like I used to. Why is my mouse sensitivity so low right now? I think my sub is here. There we go. Sensitivity's fixed. You guys can't see anything, but don't worry about it. I KMS. Bleh. And I think spectator... Why would spectator work now? What am I thinking? Whatever. Maybe there is a way to spectate. Maybe you have to go to a poll or something and interact. Something wild and wacky and crazy. Don't worry about it though, boys. I'm going to end the stream because I want to go eat a sandwich. And you guys... keep looking good.
Channels switched.
Anyways, bye-bye. To those that are coming to the TMT ops, I'll see you there. Ciao. I might as well kick you guys over to Digby's stream. That's a good idea. We can go watch Digby for a bit and see what he's up to.